Miko, welcome in. Thank you so much, Miko. Hope you're having a good stream as well. And noobs, congrats on first in the check-in. You know, Miko actually, I think Miko actually deserves that first. Like, I know Miko is like kind of always first and always says first, but like that time I think Miko actually deserves a first. So you know what? We're gonna noobs, you can have yours, but once Jewel gets in, I'm gonna have him credit one to Miko. But I hope y'all are doing well. Also, um here, let me just do shout outs for you both. Ooh, there we go. I hope you have a good stream as well, Miko. Hypothetically, how bad would it be if you accidentally ate two moldy bagels? A little bit of mold. Hypothetically, you're already gone, deceased. It was nice knowing you. Realistically, you may get a bit of a stomach ache, maybe. Depending on the type of mold, you might want to get something like in your system to help with that. Outside of that, I don't know. Considered a streamer anymore? I mean, are you gonna stream again? That's on you. That's up to you. Like, I'm still fine giving people shoutouts, even if they don't stream. Like, I'll still give like people that I know who haven't streamed in like a year or so a shout out, or even over a year. I need to log something here. Jacob, welcome in. How are you doing today? What is up? It is we're continuing or potentially finishing Linnea's story quest. Also, big news for people who saw the drip marketing. Yo, we're winning. Oh, hang on. I need to do something real quick, and then I can yap about it. Uh, all right. I think that's it. Close. Hmm. Oh, it is frozen. It is. There we go. Okay. Like after you go to Cali. Why are you going to Cali? Oh, you're going to the. That's right for Offkai, huh? Annie, welcome in. Let me give you a. Oh wait, Jua's already got it. Thank you, Jua. Not saying unless there's a stream progress we made since Columbiana's Chronicles. No worries, Jacob. No worries. We have two more left. We've got two more, and then we will be. You intend to stream after the trip? Okay, gotcha. I will look forward to your return stream, noobs. Um, but yeah, so Columbiana's Chronicles, we have 2 more weeks, so in a few days we can do one, and then a week from then. So we're close. We're close to the wings. And yeah, you're welcome, Annie. Just got hit by a pre-roll ad with tax helper or something. Don't even live in America. Yeah, that's crazy. I don't know. Literally have plans. I mean, that's yeah, fair. I don't know. I need to get the ticket to go if I'm gonna do it. I need to make all the travel plans, plane tickets, hotel tickets, stuff like that. 4.2 banners for HSR dropped. Seen them? I have not seen them. Not because it's non player, but think Firefly would like this patch. Ooh. Oh, also, just chatting. There we go. Oh, wait. And there we go. You say Firefly would like this patch, eh? I have not seen, but I will say, who knows, maybe we'll move to the land of overpriced healthcare one day. Truly. Yeah, go ahead. You can go ahead and say them, Jacob. It's not a leak. You're totally in the clear. Firefly's getting a buff in 4.2. Ooh. Also, okay. Also. Did we all see the drip marketing yesterday? Because I am ecstatic. I am so happy. There's just one more that needs to come out to be announced as playable, and then I'm going to be beyond broke. So I'm super excited. I'm happy. I'm excited. You need to talk to your friend who's a bassist to fix your bass. What's wrong with your bass? I actually my bassist needs to be messed. My bass needs to be fixed as well because it's also messed up. All right, but yes. So Jua sent me a last time on Genshin Impact that we can read. Uh, we are okay. I don't have enough to do any polls for Linnea right now. Surely we'll get a few polls worth of gems during the quest, right? Um, I'm gonna try to not spend on the Linnea banner, but I do really want Linnea. We're gonna try to not spend on her banner because I'm going to probably spend on Nicole's banner. So that's where we're at with that. That's where we're at in terms of like primos and everything. Did some leak searching for teammates to decide if you should pull, and after seeing her best teammates, decided to save instead. For which game? 4.2 phase 1 is Silver Wolf, Firefly, Dahlia, and Castorus, along with the new skin. Phase 2 is Evanescia, McQueen, Cherubi, Sunday, and Fei Shao. Okay, so Silver Wolf 99 or 999. I have Firefly, so we don't need to worry about that. But Silver Wolf and Castorus are two that I would like to get. As someone who doesn't play the game very consistently, I still want to get those two. Under 6th fret on the middle two strings, it sounds muted. That's weird. My strings, like I think it's my bottom two strings or my bottom three even, buzz. So, and that was after I got it adjusted as well. For Nicole, gotcha, and that's fair. Um, I don't know. I still think I'm just my principle is that I'm going to pull for her and also pull for Alice if she's announced as playable. I am going to be very very broke. Um, I also did not spend enough this past year in business expenses, so I need to make sure that I'm keeping my profits down by just going broke, just going big and going home every single time. So every banner I see where I decide that I want them more than say let's say like 75%, then I'm just gonna grab my wallet immediately. uh Part of the Nova Flare. Silo, Welt, Ho, and Firefly. Interesting. Uh don't have to grind more. Just it's an auto game though. Can't you auto grind? Which is why you're vague on leak surfing, because I don't know what you're okay with for that. I mean, you can do it. That's fine. Like I can't stop people from checking leaks and stuff, right? I can only just say please don't introduce leaks in chat. Like you can say that you do, and I will be like maybe depending on what the the context is, I'll be mild. I could be mildly upset, right? But I can't stop people from doing it. So like ultimately, it doesn't matter. And also like you are doing it for financial reasons. You're trying to see, well, okay, maybe not financial, but you know what I mean. Like you're trying to see and plan if you want to save or not. So I think that that's a fine and healthy reason to look at leaks. Firefly's a big DPS, so she could benefit from the Dahlia buffing her. 160 pulls exactly, hoping to win Evanescia and Tribute, but we're losing Evanescia and have to go hard pretty guaranteed. No, you win these, you win every single one, Jacob. No worries. Maddie, welcome in. Good evening. How are you doing? Do I get a shout out from Maddie, please? Basically, Nicole is best for people with certain characters that you do not have. So sorry, Nicole, and probably Alice if she shows up. That is valid. Um, I will wait to see because I mean, most of my characters I pull, and they're either not used or just not in a great comp. So like, that doesn't stop me. Um, you've pulled the last three banners. Oh, I see. Ooh. Occasionally look at leaks for kits and how to build characters, not for story reasons. That's fair. That's actually, like, honestly, that's very valid. You just lost 50/50 to a 4-star weapon? That was stupid. Oh no, I'm sorry, Annie. I'm sorry to hear that. Need Castorus for one of your teams? Ooh. Castorus is really strong, from what I've seen. Thank you for the shout out to Maddie. Yes, of course, Maddie. How are you doing? How are you feeling today? Love trying to find the leaks for future patches in Star Rail or Genshin, such as looking for Evanescia team comps last week, but don't spread them around if people don't want them. Obviously, that's also valid. Um, I saw a leak, not a leak, a spoiler today, I think, but I like immediately told myself to block it out, and my memories. I already have the memory of a slice of bread, so I don't remember what it was. I don't even remember if it was Genshin or not. I think maybe it was about Linnea's story quest, but I honestly do not remember what it is anymore. So I'm rather happy about that. Doing a bit better than you were this weekend. Should be up to stream tomorrow. Nice. I look forward to it. I will be there. I won't be able to chat as much because today was really busy at work, and tomorrow is going to be catch up day on top of other stuff because tomorrow is the normal like weekday when I get a new load of work, and I still haven't gone through last week's. So I'm gonna be pretty locked in, I think. But I'll definitely still stop by and drop a lurk. Linnea story quest made you so sad you want to pull for Linnea, but that means no guaranteed potential Sandrone. That's fair. I mean, yeah, it made me sad too. Like the very first, like what was it, like 10 minutes, and we get Lumi's backstory, and I just wanted to start crying and hug Lumi. And then I watched. There's a content creator that I will not name, just because it kind of like made me a little upset that they were calling Lumi a really disparaging name as like maybe a joke, but like they said it. I was like, yo, that's not cool. Like, do you even know Lumi's backstory? Like, it made me like it made me upset. So I was like, nah, that ain't cool. Oh, defeated Lurkies? Yes, yes, of course. Thank you. Lumi my Shayla. Lumi is so cute. Oh wait, hang on. I forgot I can also switch to my Genshin screen now. I've also just got the this pulled up so that I don't have hear the was it the game music while I chat. Memory is annoying in that you'll forget a face or name as soon as you see it, but you'll easily recognize said face or name if you see it again. Amazing for multiple choice tests. Painful for free response. Oh my gosh. Yeah, yeah. I used to have really good memory. When I was much younger, I had really good memory. I remember my parents, my mother and father eyeball, were testing me as a kid. They gave me a book, and it was a book that they read to me a lot, and so I was, I held it and I was, saying what was on the pages back to them, and they're like, "Whoa, little Null can read," and so they're like, "Wait, something doesn't seem right. We haven't taught it." And so like they took it, they switched the pages up, gave it back to me, and either I didn't, I stopped talking, or I picked up from where I was but was not on the page. So I was just reciting the entire book back to them without reading. Um there were like other little weird instances like that growing up, but um mother and father iPhone, yes. But I used to have a really good memory, and like sometime uh you know a lifetime ago it feels like, it just I realized it was no longer great. I don't know why. I don't know where it went. I miss my brain cells sometimes. I write them postcards, they don't write back. Taking AP pre-calc, or pre-calc, is that pre-calc? Skipping out on the final because you hate math. Oof. So you can't rewatch movies and shows because once you start rewatching, you remember everything. Such as the Florida Project is so good, but you can't rewatch it because it just comes rushing back. I don't know. There are some movies that I love rewatching. One of my favorite all-time movies is Pirates of the Caribbean: Curse of the Black Pearl. I lost count after watching that movie like 30 times. Like I kept count, and then like at some point I was just like, okay, well, I watched it a few more times. I don't know where I'm at, so it's in excess of 30. Um, just got so confused because you're working on cover of Good Kid song, and you were like, this isn't the right song. Oh my gosh, Good Kid came out with a new song, Cicada, and it's such a good song. Orchid, welcome in. How are you doing, my friend? How's the whole family doing, including the fur babies? Such a good movie. That's what I'm saying, right? I love. Okay, so that's my favorite Pirates movie. Second favorite is, actually, I think it kind of follows like in order 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that's probably how I would rank them. 2 and 3 are kind of hard. Like they because it's like a two-part movie, right? So they kind of go in the same slot. Um, 4 was okay. 5, I was just like, what are we doing here? We should have stopped when we were ahead. Um, I think the reason that the first movie worked so well is because Jack Sparrow, unlike the other movies, was not the main character. I don't know how many people realize that or know that. Jack Sparrow was not the main character in the first one. It was Will Turner. The whole story was about him. Jack Sparrow was a side character, and he complemented the movie so well in that role, I think. So, anyways, never watched any Pirates of the Caribbean movies or any Star Wars movies. All right, you've got some homework. You've got some homework this week, Jacob. From the Start by Lava is more peak in your opinion. They're both so fire though. Yes, I do like From the Start. That's why I was it was just playing it to my playlist. I do really like it. I like the version of it. Never even bothered to watch 5. You're not missing out on much, Maddie. You save your brain cells. That's what you're covering. Yo, let's go. Send me the link when you're done. When you're done covering it, send me the link. Funnily enough, actually amazing at math because you could figure out logically what you've forgotten 90% of the time. Nice. Yeah, math is just logic. That's all it is. Good, all doing great. Everyone is currently healthy and doing well. I'm so glad to hear that. I'm glad everyone's recovered and healthy and doing well, Orchid. Can understand. Love to take an AP Bio or A Push, AP United States History, but your school doesn't offer it, sadly. Ooh. Wait, you want to take? Aren't the AP classes supposed to be like more advanced? Isn't that what the AP stands, or the A in AP? Is it what? Advanced placement? Captain Jack Sparrow. Heck yes. Captain Jack Sparrow. Alright, but yes, what do I need to do right now? I forgot. Before we do the Linnea story quest, we are...
Whenever you need me, I'll be there.
What are the weeklies? I forget. I can do some of the stuff, after stream. I'm just gonna condense resin, I think. Yeah, we're just gonna condense resin and then get back into the story quest, I think. Literally behind the set right now, gotta practice for recording. All good, no worries. Thank you for the lurk, noobs. Good luck on the cover. Oh, right. Music clash. As much as I would love to just listen to both the game music and the stream music at the same time, it doesn't really work that way, does it? Alright, that was not enough. What? Oh, right, 30. Okay. I'll do that after stream. I want to get into the story quest. I'm so excited for the story quest because it's like surprisingly, we're not even super far into it, and it's already so good. Taking normal biology and it's so boring and so easy. Want to take honors or AP, but your school doesn't offer it in person. Only have AP Calc, Pre-Calc, and Lit. Wait, why would they not offer it? I guess, well, that's a dumb question. Never mind, don't answer that. I guess a better question is, because that's honestly, no, like, more power to you for wanting to push yourself and take the more advanced classes. But my question is still why, because most people aren't like that, and it's completely valid and fair that you want to. It's just, again, not what people usually want to do. How to down? I guess we're not going down. Okay, we're going this way. They were all introduced just this year. Oh, okay. So maybe they're just like, maybe that's why. Actually had a math teacher who obviously hated you. Was good enough teacher that it didn't affect class. One time we didn't have anything left to do, so we were playing a game of groups of 3. Wait, do I go in here? Yeah, I do. Playing a game of groups of 3, forming a scene based on a theme, and best match won. Took advantage of teachers' hate because theme was construction and told teammates to pretend to jackhammer you. Easy win. Wait, that's actually big brain. Oh, wait. Oh, right. I was like, wait. I had to remember Ito's in the story quest. One moment while I read our... Yo, my guy, stop getting closer. I don't need you to trigger a cutscene. Alright, 1 second while I guess I can just leave it right here. Okay, so, previously, last time on Genshin Impact, you learned about Lumi's origin story being bullied by other Jack Frosts. You and Aguara are competing in a beast battle tournament. A mysterious girl was watching Linnea's fight. She seemed to recognize Linnea, and said ignorance really is bliss, isn't it, Linnea? But it won't last forever. You learned about how Linnea was swapped with a human at birth, and how her parents left to find their biological child. The mystery person was listening in on the conversation about Linnea's origin. Alright. I am... Alright. Was there... I think... Was there not, like... I feel like there was something missing.
Leave it to me.
Probably not, but I feel like
Whatever it is.
I'm forgetting something.
What exactly
Give it
is
after that.
it?
Last time on Genshin Impact, yes.
Quite catch
I
your
remember the
request.
NPC that looked really detailed. Just remembered that her name is something that I cannot read. Could I get an assistant chat, please? Her Japanese name is so off from English that you're kind of surprised. Oh, really? Huh. So wait, what does that translate to then, I wonder? By the way, obvious playable character here is bonus dialogue. Absolutely. But yes, we're gonna talk to Ito. You just don't have training for it, and your biology teacher sees how fast-paced you do work, so he gives you harder work. But it's so easy. Isn't it you find so stupid that you noticed during a lab project? Yeah, of course. What is it that is too easy? Hi, Arataki Ito. Ooh.
Waiter, come here and taste this wild berry trail. Then look me in the eye and tell me it's fit for human consumption. It's much too sour and has a bitter aftertaste. I want my money back.
Do you not just want a proper drink made?
Please don't shout. I assure you, the berries we use are of the highest quality. Bitter is out of the question. I think you've had too much to drink. Time to settle up and leave.
Too much to drink? I'm perfectly sober, thank you. Now you'd better give me this meal on the house.
Otherwise, what?
Oh. Did Ito get a job as a bouncer?
Huh? Who the heck are you?
Oh, I'll tell you who the heck I am. The name's Arataki. Thanks for waiting, mucho apreciado. Ito!
That's a new one. Wait, I like that. Cobalt, welcome in. How are you doing? Good to see you. Ito did need money. That's true. But, wait, that's actually a good name. Arataki, thanks for waiting. Mucho apreciado, Ito.
An Oni! It's an Oni!
Oh, he knows what Oni are. Okay, but he didn't
Nice
settle his
work,
bill.
Ito. Keep this up and we might just have to double your bonus at the end of the month.
It is an actual job. That's great.
Don't you worry about a thing. As long as Ito's around, consider this establishment protected.
Heck yeah. Alright, you know what? Good for him. You know what? I'm happy for you, Ito. Can we talk to you again? No, you're just gonna patrol. Now, imagine how great it'd be if he were just here. Well, he's not gonna stay here indefinitely. He can't live in Nodcry. He's got a whole, like, gang and family and, like, life in Inazuma, but still. Oh, are we going to the back rooms? Speaking of back rooms, the back rooms movie is coming out. That looks pretty cool. I only know like hang on. Wait. Hang on. These are two separate things, aren't they? This is not part of the story quest, right? This is something separate. Is this something that's always been here? I never got this? Didn't get it. Wait. Okay, so this is something. Okay, this is Archon quest stuff. Oh my. Okay, well, I guess we are taking a quick little detour from Linnea story quest. I'm surprised I never saw this. Interesting. Ito is definitely good at scaring people. He is. Like, to be fair, if I saw someone like Ito that tall with horns and like that menacing face, paint, and like he looks intimidating. He really is like a big softie, right? But when he wants to excuse me. When he wants to be scary, he can be scary. It's been here since the Archon quest ended. I don't know how I missed this. Alright, we're gonna read this. Hang on, let me get caught up on chat first, and then we'll read this. Wasn't you specific? Assault on someone else's paper. To preface, class is full of junior seniors, and you're a sophomore, the only one. Your teacher gives papers with harder vocabulary. So you were doing your lab report, and one of the sections was called hypothesis, and you're like, oh yeah, I know that. But then you look to the person next to you. Their section also said hypothesis, but in parentheses it said, make a guess. Make a guess. Tell me they're 16 to maybe 18 years old, and they don't know what a hypothesis is.
You seem tired. Would you like some tea?
Maybe they just
I'll
need a
bring you
little
some.
extra help.
Do you take sugar? One
That's
tea or
honestly, I
two?
think, just the state of the world. I think is education-wise, things are handed over a bit too easily now, and people. I don't know. It is kind of wild though to think about. Playing a Kahoot in the beginning of the semester, and one of the questions was, "Is a plant a living thing?" And you saw someone across from you genuinely think if it was living. I had a coworker who I got in a little bit of an intellectual battle with over something similar. I don't remember the exact contents of the argument, but I think they were trying to tell me that sticks are alive, and I think that's what the context was. So that was a fun day. And then like they went back home that night and looked it up, and they're like, okay, so maybe I was not fully like correct. I was like, no, just say it. Just say you were wrong. We can move on. All right. So Marionette's notebook. I have not. Should I have sat down for this? No, it's too late. Now that I think about it, every time I saw Sandrone, the notebook she had with her was never exactly the same. Probably because she was someone who loved taking notes and often had new ideas. Though she is a machine to you and your companions. Oh, I thought this was inner thoughts. Never mind. I thought this was him thinking to himself. Though she is a machine to you and your companions, Sandrone is entirely human. Her joys, sorrows, and emotions are not much different from yours. The notebook that the knave hands you is somewhat aged, with creases at the corners, as if it had been accidentally folded and then carefully smoothed out by someone. Sandrone has a lot of stories about her recorded in it. You're not sure if the knave has read them. But judging from the expression on her face when she gave you the notebook, she seems to know Sandrone very well even without it, and is even responsible for carrying out her last wishes. Oh, that's a bit. And all the dates have been redacted? Oh, I really want to read this. I gotta come back to this though, I think, if I want to read this, but I'll at least do this for the VOD. I'd love to read this. Let's see, where can I... right here. I would love to read this on stream though, I think. Specifically just because it's Archon stuff, Archon Quest stuff, but also because it's Sandrone. And Sandrone grew on me as a character. Oh, we just get it! Oh, we get it as an item! Oh, that's huge. Okay. Well, there we go. I can go back to it later. There's only 2 students in your class who are ESOL? You think that even then think everyone else is just stupid? Yeah, that's... I don't know what to say about that. This is a reminder that things that are easy for you are not easy for others and vice versa. Just because someone seems dumb doesn't mean that they are, just that they aren't as good as you are at that specific topic. But yeah, no, that is true. Wait, read the last page? Wait! Read the last entry, you mean? Or wait, hang on. What's the last page? Oh shoot, there's 9 pages! Oh my gosh, I didn't realize. Holy. Okay, so Alan naming Poloni was the first page. Alan has provided me with many notebooks. I often discard them after making a few markings. On those occasions, his expression was unreadable. Nevertheless, he supplies with new ones. I do not understand his reasoning. I do not know why I discarded them after making markings. I do not know why he permits this behavior. He states that my emotion module is optional. I do not comprehend. This is a new notebook. I do not wish to discard it. I have learned to record. I am beginning to record. Wait, that's actually so sweet though. What part? I want to read this, but we've got a schedule to keep today. I don't want to break that schedule just because a really cool thing happened here. Okay, here I think is the I think it's this entry. Also, let me get caught up on chat. Sanjani reference. Concerned about some things. Yeah, ranting is fine. Like as long as like, you know, we realize, because we can rant about I rant a lot, specifically like at work about like dumb little inconveniences, but it's like just a way to get that out of my head, I think. Just the important for Sandrone is just the important for Sandrone is the last page. Okay, so we'll get to the last page, but I think it's this entry here. Okay, I see it. So yeah, so Alan's physical condition continues to deteriorate. Doctors have visited frequently. Each time he closes the door, I am excluded from the process. I sensed something familiar, or unfamiliar. Later, Alan identified the sensations as anger and sadness. He expressed satisfaction that I was learning to recognize them. However, he noted that I do not yet understand guilt. He explained that the social mechanisms behind this emotion are too complex for most animals or machines to acquire easily. I have concluded that understanding guilt is not a necessary function for me. Alan inquired about my desires. My response was, I want you to be healthy. Wait, that's sweet. That is actually really sweet. I'm gonna snooze this ad. Also, Alan presented a new invention to me. He has named it Polonia. So, Alan made Polonia. I thought Sandrone did. Huh. I cannot classify Polonia as family, kin, or friend. Its architecture lacks an emotion module comparable to mine. The reason for Alan's design choice to create it with different specifications is unclear to me. He asserted that both Polonia and I are unique and cannot be replicated. He clarified that I am myself, whereas Polonia is a purely mechanical construct. So, I don't like the line that says Sandrone is unique and cannot be replicated. I don't like that implication, but we're gonna go to the last page. Okay. I'll just read the whole page. It's not that long. The way that you spam through everything, so you saw Marionette Notebook, got excited Sandrone was referenced and acknowledged by Hoyoverse, and then left the letter and continued spamming through the dialogue. Oh gosh. Alright, let's see. Core assembly completed. System checked and deployed for combat. Recording the key points of this technique by using Luonatars, fragments of Columbina's soul, connection with a variable in this world, a descender, we aim to effect the retrieval of Columbina's complete soul from inside the moon's reflection. The survival of the traveler is a necessary condition for success. Update log. Upgraded Polonia's core function to the world formula. Upgraded Polonia's search and retrieval functions. Implemented a new self-preservation mechanism for Polonia. Combat priority shifted from protecting me to protecting Polonia. Installed a false core and data destruction function. All log data will be cleared if the damage level falls below the critical threshold. Iterated on my self-preservation mechanisms. So I was not prepared to get into this today, so my brain is not fully comprehending all of this. I might need to go back and like get a refresher on the Archon quest. Maybe watch like a Minsley video, because I'm sure that she's read this already. I need to get some context on this, because oh my gosh, that sounds important. The lessons that she's potentially alive. Iterated on my self-preservation mechanisms. I see. Oh, iterated. I was thinking like she reiterated like the vocal, like speaking about it. Not, I wasn't thinking in terms of like programming or engineering. Iterated on my self-preservation mech. I see. Lynn, welcome in. Thank you for the care package and the lurk. Hope you're doing well. Jewel, can I get a shout out for Lynn as well, please? Okay, so I am really interested now. And then we go back to the theory of who's the missing silhouette in the one banner that's got all the silhouettes. If it were Sandrone, it could be a different body, a different version. Though I still don't know for what reason they would remove a whole silhouette. Either it's too recognizable or some other mysterious reason. Thank you for the shout out to Lynn. I think the rest of the book will make the update log more sense. Please. Yes, I would be so down if Sandrone becomes playable. Hope she's alive. She keeps her dress. Love it so much. Her dress is actually really nice. It actually is very her. It just, I don't know. It's very, what's the word? I don't want to say quaint, because that sounds a little disparaging, but it is, like, in a way, kind of quaint. People think Sandrone, but there is a chance of Alice. I don't know. Like, see, we got Nicole. They didn't bother to, like, obfuscate that. So I don't know why, if it were Alice, they would obfuscate her. So I don't know. All I'm saying is whoever it is will put. All I'm saying is whoever it is will probably introduce the main combat feature for Snezhnaya like how Inefa introduced her lunar reactions. Ooh, that's a good thought. All right, detour over, sidetrack complete. Back to Linnea's story quest. I didn't have enough time to read that.
Oh, is that the time? The draw's about to start. Come on, we gotta get moving.
Das and Johnny will do that. They've never done that with a Fatui yet. Sad about is that we've never gotten a teaser for the Natlin mechanics. Did we not? Oh yeah, I guess we didn't. I guess that kind of makes sense. But wait, what do you mean? Doubt Sandroni will do that. Doubt she'll do what?
Leave it to me. All of it. Whatever it
The
is.
person in the room next
What
door
exactly
paces
is
around restlessly
it?
all night, despite the
I
annoying
didn't quite
pitter-patter
catch
footsteps
your
you manage.
request.
Oh, I see. You're that was the text that I missed. Thank you, Maury. Welcome in. How you doing, Maury? Speaking of, is there someone even in? Oh, we can't even go in there. Okay. Hope you've been doing well, Maury.
Our drink recommendations?
These fights?
For starters, I recommend you drink less.
Is Ito? Yeah, Ito's still here. Yo, what's up, Ito? Wait. I just had an idea. I just had a dumb little idea. 1 second. Where is she?
Wait for my signal.
Alright, we're just do a quick photo op. Because I don't know how long he's going to be here for, right? Oh, he's going to move, isn't he? Wait, what's this one? Okay. Yeah, he's... Okay. Well, okay. Just... Yep. Just reset. There you go. Right there. Okay, that's fine. You know what? That's fine. And he's gonna... You know what? That's fine. You can... Yeah, as you were, Ito.
For starters.
Doing alright? That's good. I'm glad to hear, Maury. Where is... Oh, there he is.
Want me to come along?
Looking forward to seeing you come back from a hiatus, Maury. Or just to hang out in general. Dalton Journey will introduce new mechanics for Snezhnaya. I think that'd be too broken but to remember having an early mechanic. Well, that's if that missing silhouette is Sandrone. If it were Alice, you know, for instance, then, well, I guess it wouldn't make sense for a Snezhnayan mechanic. Like, I don't know. Anyways, that's... And, like, just because they haven't done before doesn't mean that they can't start, right? So, I don't know. We just don't have enough info at this point. So, I'm just gonna patiently do my, my lime sits emote and just wait. Just happily wait. If it were to Tori, I don't know what would happen. Yeah, I think if it were to Tori, a lot of us would riot. There we go. Mochi, welcome in. How are you doing, Mochi? Shiny stuff. Alice would also be broken. Both of them having early access would be the most broken thing ever. Especially the chance for Wales getting them C6R5. Yeah. Oh, right here. Yeah, I suppose. Oh, I see, Mochi. I see why you said that. Because I was talking about... that. I'm glad you're doing okay as well, Mochi. Really don't think it'd be that broken. Hang on. Maybe I didn't understand. Let me actually, like... Hang on. Alice would be so broken. Both of them having early access would be the most broken thing ever. I think I misunderstood. Oh, let me draw lots. Oh no! We're fighting Linnea! Wait, oh no. Wait, okay, well, I guess it's nice to see Linnea.
Your next opponent is... Linnea.
Wait,
Oh, that
Does this canonically take place like before all the other events where we met up with Linnea? Like, are all of those canonically later in the timeline than I originally thought? How Newell and Jua? Newell, I'm doing okay. My throat's a little raspy today. I think my body's trying to fight off something. I don't feel sick, but I definitely not like 100%, and I can recognize it. But I'm not doing too bad. Thanks for asking. Maury, congrats on the 10 stream streak. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for always showing up and being here. I appreciate you. Not familiar with Linnea? Linnea is the one that watches out for Bongo Head for us. When the Fatui members came out, they were still top DPSs for their time. Arlecchino still stands strong to this day, and Wanderer sometimes gets Abyss buffs. Yeah, I guess, but like, I don't know. Again, my brain. Okay, maybe I am like a little under the weather. My brain's a bit foggier than usual. I don't know. I just. Oh, this is after all of that? Wait, so why is Paimon like Paimon? We know who Linnea is. We met her at the Beast Tamers tournament in Sumeru. She was the runner-up in the New Pala Cup.
Oh, yeah! Paimon remembers now! She's been looking after our fungi friends this whole time!
Yes, Paimon, we actually just recently met up with them.
Who do you think she's gonna partner up with for the competition? Come on, let's go say hello!
Nice, Jewel. Alice was the most anticipated character since Klee's release, so having an almost 6-year awaited character with a new region mechanic. I mean, if they want to go that route, they're absolutely fine, or not fine, they're, what's the word? Entitled, I guess, to do that. If they do, then I don't know, like, because it's Snezhnaya, I feel like they'd have to do a lot of, like, it would have to make sense for her to be able to use the mechanic. And right now, she's a very, like, the Hexen Circle is very, what's the word? Not superfluous, not amorphous. They just are kind of there. They're not really tied to any of the nations. If anything, the most tie they'd have would be to Mondstadt, I think. But no, I don't think that there's a, necessarily a canon reason for Alice to have a Snezhnayan mechanic, but she totally could. Like, just, she could. That's all I know. That's all I'm saying. Just because typical doesn't mean it's a pattern. Exactly, yeah, like I said earlier. It's, just because it hasn't happened doesn't mean that it won't. And conversely, even if something looks like a pattern, that pattern, quote unquote, can change or break at any time. We just have to take things as they come. Syndronia, if she were to be released, would be a long-term standing character. Alice would have been the most perfect release on us since we went back to Mondstadt. True. And I'm a little afraid that, like, the next drip marketing we're going to get is going to be Alice, because that means that Alice and Nicole will be in the same patch. And I don't think my wallet can... Where are we going? Oh, right. I don't think my wallet can handle that.
Welcome, one and all. The round of 16 is about to begin. Our contestants for this match are the Traveler and his partner, Aguara, versus Linnea and her partner, Fluffy the Flower King.
It's so interesting seeing her in her Eremite garb, because she's been, the last few times we've seen her, she's dressed as, like, in the Fontanian outfit. My brain just clicked, still love Linnea. Who knows, maybe they'll give us Pulsinella instead. No, Chua, don't put that on us. Don't put that in the universe. Just because Fatui will not always mean Sendai mechanics, since Arlecchino operate on Fontaine mechanics with Bond of Life, and Child doesn't have one associated with Liyue. That's true. Again, like, everything's, like, just sort of ambivalent? Is that the word I'm thinking of? I might be thinking of ambivalent. But, yeah, like, there should be a sense to things, but not everything has to follow a very strict regimen, which kind of sucks for people like me who want things to fit into nice categories and boxes, but I also recognize that things can just change at will, at random. Rather main D-Luke than have that man be released. I mean, I see this as an absolute win. Why does D-Luke get so much hate? D-Luke's cool. They're all from Smash. Ambiguous? Might be ambiguous. Ambiguous, ambivalent, something like that. I got brain fog. I'm a little sick. I don't know what to say.
Hey, Golden Comet and Silver Companion. Good to see you again. This'll be our first proper rematch since the Neela Paula Cup.
I wonder if this is the same VA as when we first met Linnea. And if it is, then that VA is also who is it? I'm forgetting her name, but I think it's the one. It's a VA from Digital Circus. It might be Ragatha's. I think that's Ragatha's VA. It's either Ragatha or I don't think it's Gangle. It's either Ragatha or maybe Zubul. I forget who though. Anyways, I recently discovered that and thought it was really cool. So it's really cool getting to hear them in this role again, if that really is them.
I brought my old Sumpter Beast with me this time. Looks like you're partnering with a new companion too. Let's see who wins this time around.
Imagine we actually just brought Bongo Head to the fight. Time for combat reminders. Weakness chart in the top right, and people can lie. Check the summary that appears after this cutscene to see what Linea's strategy is. Okay, and if they lie, if they bluff or feint, we choose the mechanic or we choose the attack type that they were going to choose. Was this an event or was this part of the main quest and skipped over? Neela Paula Cup was an event. Yeah, the Pokemon event, like Jua said. If you think they're telling the truth, do what's strong against them. If you think they're feinting or lying, do exactly what they say they're doing. Haven't seen Digital Circus since episode 2. Heard episode 8 is out. Episode 8 is out, and they're releasing episode 9 in theaters 2 weeks before they're releasing it to YouTube and Netflix. So I'm trying to get theater tickets to go see it with my friend and his girlfriend. But we're thinking that far out is we're trying to figure out scheduling, and it's, you know, it's like 2 months away. So 24.8 makes sense why you didn't know her. Yeah, she's been like quite a few events as well since then. Gangle was and probably still is your bias. I don't know. I really like Digital Circus. It's really well written. All right, let's see. Dreadful Desert Roaming Beast. Okay, Linnea has full confidence in Fluffy the Flower King and favors a direct fighting style as well. Okay, so she's not gonna lie. Fluffy the Flower King has high endurance but will occasionally stop to rest. While it's resting, it becomes vulnerable and takes increased damage from all attacks. Okay. Defensive posture. Shoot. I actually did this like based off of this before. I didn't use this last time. I just went off of my gut feeling on what I thought made sense here. I guess that means that beats that, so we're gonna go with that. Okay, so that is how that works. I think they should like get rid of that. Opponent appears to be setting up a surprise attack. Surprise attack would be this one, so defensive. Okay. Meanwhile, not having the time of your life on farming for pyro damage bonus goblet. Oh no. Yeah, specific elemental goblets are rough. Is the opponent preparing rapid assault? Probably. So what if we do that? Hey, you go, Aguada. Oh. What is the
You're
ultimate?
even tougher than last time. But you know what? Sumpter beasts are renowned for their endurance. It's their refusal to give up that allows them to traverse huge rainforests and deserts, one step at a time. And when they charge full speed, they kick up enough dust to blot out the sky. Send 'em flying, Fluffy the Flower King!
Watch out!
Oh. Hey, can we burrow? Are we able to block this or dodge this? I don't know. Doesn't look good. Jump onto its back. Let's not do that. I don't think that would end well for us. Yo! Oh. Quick, get him!
Fluffy, wake up! Fluffy.
Oh no! Oh no! Okay, we got this. A surprise attack? Really? After that? Okay. Love how shows do that. Make it seem fun and intriguing to kids, but have adult-like content. Being Family Guy, BoJack Horseman, Big Mouth. Not much Big Mouth. 2 people said you'd love it. I did not care for Big Mouth. It was too crass and crude for me. Resting? Okay, so we can just do anything. Let's just do a quick attack. Yo. Is that it? Yo, let's go.
The Traveler and Aguara are the winners!
Yeah, and it's not even like the so-called like adult content for Digital Circus is not like, because when you say adult content, people get one thing in their head, but it's not even that. It's just that it's really well written, very dark and intriguing, and has like very mature concepts and topics and discussion points. Like mental health is a huge thing in Digital Circus. And I think it's really good. It's really well done for that. Kinger, who's played by Sean Chiplock, who is Diluc's VA, his character is such a really wholesome and grounding part of the cast. He's had like 2 moments, or well, 1 really big moment in the show that I reference for just like general advice. I actually gave that advice to someone else because it's just really good advice. Should have been able to fight with our Saurian from the Natling quest, Messy Taco. By the way, the hint shows up in the color of their attack, so if you're not sure what kind of attack it is, you can tell from that. Yeah, that's how I originally pieced it together too. Funny missed cutscene in a stream? Funny missed cutscene in Steam. Oh, if you jump onto its back, Aguara lands on Fluffy's back as Fluffy runs out of the arena. And he's like, what? It looks like this isn't gonna work. Slawomir? Oh, that's the referee. Contestants, please have your animal companions return to the arena immediately or you'll both be disqualified. Oh no, come back, Fluffy! The battle resumes. Neither side dealt any damage, returning to the base combat phase. That's amazing.
Oh, what a shame. We were so close.
Were you though? I don't think you landed any blows on us.
Even with a new partner, you're still as tough as they come. This was some bad luck running into you so early in the competition.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that, Linnea.
Well, since you defeated me, you better go all the way like in the Nilot Paula Cup. I can handle losing, but only to a champion. So you go show him who's boss.
I won't let you down.
Alright, we're through to the quarterfinals. Let's go see who our next opponent is.
Can we see this early on? Oh, well, I guess it's quarterfinals, so I guess it kind of trickled down enough. I think it's more for the mature kids, so mainly 12 and up. Saw episode 1 when it came out and got popular. Yeah, I mean, so I would probably not recommend the show to someone that young. Like, visual-wise, it looks like it could be for a much younger audience, but content-wise, people need to have a certain amount of emotional maturity and intellectual maturity to be able to, 1, understand, and 2, be ready for some of the stuff that they introduce. There's some really, like, heavy topics in that show. So, yeah, I would not recommend it to someone that young, personally. Oop. We were so close, Fluffy just took a nap. Okay, so we can't draw lots this early on. Okay, so never mind. Mualani!
Take a look. Next up is... Mualani? Oh, so we have to fight that big Holosaur next? Oh, Aguara, we're counting on you!
Hey, Aguara, how quickly can you grow up? So I haven't seen episode 2, or since episode 2 came out, so you forget the content of it already. it's a good watch, I would say. Like, I would still recommend it. But I do also recognize that, like, while it's super popular, I think like the pilot episode has like 450 million views right now, or something in that range. Uh, I do recognize that it's not for everyone. It's just my recommendation, in my opinion. Say technically PG-13, but probably say 15, 16 at minimum. Yeah, something around there is something I would probably put it at as well. Hated Mulan's fight, had to do it 3 times over. Wait, really? A4 took you a bit of time? Is it really that difficult? I'm scared. I mean, I know Mulan's like, I can imagine he's a great trainer. You just need to believe in yourself. Don't worry, just do your best. Ganbate.
Hey! Paimon noticed something when we were drawing lots. Most of the contestants have given their animal companion a cool title. Shall we come up with one for Aguara too?
The Bandana Bandit actually kind of goes hard. Brains and Brawn, the Roven Roran Saurian, or the Echoing Flash. I kind of like the Bandana Bandit. It doesn't really make sense, but it sounds cool. I love the alliteration with it. You're thinking jump on the guy's back and then you can wallop him without having to dodge. Clearly that didn't work for you. It's really easy if you pay attention. Don't worry, you did it first try without getting hit. Oh, okay. If you struggle, okay, sounds good. Thank you, Jua. You like Bandana Bandit as well? Alright, we're going with Bandana Bandit. Alright, we're locking it in.
Well, Aguara seems to like it. Awesome! Okay, let's head to the next match.
Didn't pay attention as well. Mulan's pet has a higher attack than Aguara. I actually don't know what the attack values are because we haven't been getting hit. So like I don't have a context for how much damage the opponents do. Yo, Bark, welcome in. How you doing? How you doing today? Alright, do we just go straight into the fight? I guess so.
Someone needs assistance.
No break for us this time. Pick Bandana Bandit for yours too. Silly and appropriate for the situation. I agree.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the quarterfinals.
Like, I still don't think it really makes sense. What is wrong with this guy's eyes? Hang on, this guy, why does this guy look possessed? Why does, wait, okay, he looks a little less, but like, his eyes, his sclera are like dark. He does not have whites in his eyes. I'm a little, he looks like a vampire. I'm a little afraid. Oh boy. Really don't worry about it, just look at Mulan before you pick an attack. Use the giant eyeball you're known for. I will do my best to gaze into my opponent's most innermost thoughts and just deduce the attack that she's going to do. Put those daily eye drop vitamins to use. The New World boss was incredibly easy. It was surprising. Wait, really? Wait, the New World boss. Oh, in Dorman Port. I'm behind on content, so I forgot about it. But that's good. I'm like, it's not that the world bosses lately have been hard or difficult. They've just been a little annoying. Like, I can do them, but I don't want to. Not at least by myself. Like, I'm open to doing them co-op, but it's just, I don't know. Maybe it's burnout. I don't know. I don't want to think that it's burnout though, because I love this game. But the world bosses lately have just been like, all right, well, I did that once. Let me do it again, like, next week. And thank you for the shout out to Bart. It'd be funny if you were an eyeball mascot and you didn't have 20/20 vision. Well, of course we don't have 20/20 vision. That only means that you can see something that's 20 feet away at the distance someone should see something from 20 feet away. We're sitting here with 220. We've got hawk vision.
After a fierce competition so far, we're left with the creme de la creme of the contestants. But who among them will advance to the semifinals? There's only one way to find out. Joining us to kick this round off, we have the Traveler and his partner, Aguara, versus Mualani and her partner, Mamala.
Mamala. The eye patch is really cool.
How you feeling today, Mamala? That's the spirit Now let's get out there and show these not-cry folks what the people of the Springs are all about!
Mulan is such a wonderful dose of serotonin. I love the characters that you just talk with them and they just like lift your spirit. Mulan uses clever tricks in combat, causing Mamala to perform feints. What you observe may be mixed with her misdirection, so analyze them carefully before reacting. However, she seems to perform a certain move out of habit just before executing the feint. Interesting, so I have to watch her animations for the feint? Okay, she looks hesitant or nervous. Opponent appears to be adopting a defensive posture. Look more close at how Mulan moves. So, I think she's feinting then. So we're going to do the defensive posture. Okay, so it's, that's her tell. Okay, she's doing it again. Surprise attack. How about... No. Sakura, welcome in! Hang on, let me give you a shout out, Sakura. Oh, that's the wrong, whoops. I can type. Oh, Jua's already got it. Thank you, Jua. Hi Sakura, how was the rest of your stream? And also, happy early birthday, my friend. Guys, please give Sakura some happy birthday wishes in the, oh shoot. She's doing, okay, Perry. Please give Sakura some happy birthday wishes. It's her birthday tomorrow and she's going to be doing some birthday celebration streams. If you're not already following her, please go follow her as well. But yeah, hope you're having a good rest of your evening, Sakura. You were an optician for a long time. You want to... I think it got cut off. Okay, she's fine. So surprise attack. So we'll do that. Hey, doing the freeze boss for an FS drops and you don't have freeze DPS, so you just do Chaska, Furina, Citlali, and Charlotte still struggle. That's fair. We'll do this one. How did Mamala get there? Must have been a long trip. Yeah, Oh, you mean with how slow the Colosaurs was? Yeah, true. Oh, we've got an ultimate.
What a tough cookie! I thought this would be way easier. Your little Saurian doesn't play around. Alright, get up close and let's settle this! Jump, Mamala! Get out of the water!
Oh, from what I remember, Mamala's left eye is covered by an eye patch. That might be an opening. So we just dodge to the left? Yep, dodge to the left.
Saw that one coming a mile away!
What do you mean you saw that?
Dinosaurs might have the advantage on land, but it's a different story in the water! Mamala! Finish him off!
Did we not dodge it the correct way? Why would they? What? No, I understand, Jua, but why would they? They specifically. Okay, that was rigged against us. That was so rigged against us. All right, hang on. I'm gonna get caught up in chat. 1 second. Feints. There's bluffing in RPS. Yes, there is bluffing. Thank you for the shout out to Sakura again. But yes, you're welcome, Sakura. Do you have any plans with like after stream with like just you and Lock 6? Anything special going on? Is it gonna take you out to dinner or anything? I'm a little surprised that you're doing well. I'm not super surprised because, you know, we're streamers. But I hope that your birthday celebration goes really well. 220 vision is very near, so I did. Oh, is it? Wait, so I got it backwards then. 2200. 2200 is what I meant to say then. This is already your birthday in time zone. It is. I don't know. I don't know what time zone you're already. Unlock the sub area through a world quest. Probably. Luigi's Mansion was great, except the end boss that defeated your heart and soul, so you ended up doing some retro rewind to cheer yourself up. I remember that. I'm sorry. Was it? It was Chaos Bot doing Chaos Bot things, wasn't it? Made that mistake twice. Okay, so I'm gonna rant. So we know that it's left eye. They specifically said the left eye, and the way that they showed the the zoom in to Aguara and they showed dodge left, dodge right, the left, dodge left was on the side that I wanted to dodge to. So why on earth would they make us go in the other direction? That's rigged. I got scammed. I got absolutely robbed of that one. That is not on me. That was some subterfuge. You know what? Honestly, well played, Hoyo. Well played. You got me good. Let's see. So you go right? Yeah, but like, okay, so we're gonna I'm flustered now. When we get back to it, if it happens again, I'm gonna show you what I mean, because to me, what I did makes sense in how it should have played out. It's the big E on the top of the eye chart. So 2200 is the very like far-sighted one, right? Cryo, welcome, and sorry I missed your other message. How are we doing, Cryo? Yes, we are doing Linnea's story quest. I'm so proud of realizing the trick and getting that right on the first try. Kind of sad you missed that one. So to me, like, I like questioned it for like a brief moment. I only questioned it for a brief moment because of the way that the screen was oriented. Because it felt purposely misleading. They said, oh, it's on Mamala's left eye. So, oh, dodge left. And they showed it on the side that I wanted to dodge towards. So that's very rigged. It's very rigged. It's 11:35 on 4:14 for you right now. Okay, so then yes, it is technically Sakura's birthday in your time zone then. It's left eyes on your, yeah. No, Jua, I had the comprehension. I understood. I was just, they robbed it from me. They what's the word? They used suggestibility. I'm not failing I am math. I got it right. I got it right. They placed it wrong. They don't repeat ultimates unless you die. Oh, then I'm gonna die then. I'm just gonna die so that I can say that I won the ultimate, because that's rigged. Oh, and in the Steam chat, what's the okay, well, I'm not gonna read it because we're not gonna lose this time. We're gonna die and then we're gonna do it correctly. Boy, that lazy, they called an old man. Old man. Where's the whimsy? Rigged, exactly. Wait, how many rigged emotes are there? Also, where is that one from? I want to get more rigged emotes. Sakura's got a rigged emote too. Let me see. Okay, that's the only rigged emote I have is yours, Sakura. There we go. Did I miss anything else? Remember you're shouting dodge left to Aguara, so Aguara will interpret that from his left no matter what you meant. I know. And if I were in the real situation, I would have said it correctly. But everything was like set up in a way that was meant to purposefully misdirect, misguide, mislead me, the player. I had it right in my head. I had it right. You got C6 Noel, yo, let's go, Annie. Where is? Oops, yep. There we go. I'm gonna pin that. Congrats on the C6 Noel, Annie. Your Noel's like C4 now, you forgot to mention that. Yo, nice! I love seeing the Noels, the Noel cons in chat. The best resets this Thursday. Are you gonna do it on stream or during own time? Oh, wait, did I did this current season's, right, Jua? I will do Abyss on stream. It just probably won't be like that day. I'll figure it out. Apparently, if you did nothing, you would have taken less damage than if you dodged incorrectly. What the heck? That's so rigged. All right. Well, we're going to... Yes. I love the Noel emotes in chat. Can I just like... Yeah, we're just going to give up. Yeah, we're going to give up. And we're going to redo that because I still maintain I had it right and I was robbed because they misled me. It's like, okay, so you know this, I mean, there are a ton of examples of like things where people's comprehension gets taken advantage of because they're given like a false dilemma or like, you know, something. There's a plethora of examples I could choose from, but we're just going to I'm just gonna show you the screen and why I thought that. In my head, I had it right. I promise I did. Okay, she's confident, so we're doing this. We're not taking any damage. We're not losing to the ultimate. We are going to rig it ourselves. Okay, she's hesitant, so we're just gonna do that. I'm gonna do what she was going to do. What? What do you mean? She did this. Okay, now I'm just confused. She did this posture thing where she's like not sure. She's trying to bait out a charge strike. So if I do this again... What? Something's not right anymore. I don't understand. I'm leaving the fight so that I can regroup my thoughts and figure out what's going on. Because now everything is backwards. Is there more to it than just, like, choosing the opposite of what the highlighted move is? Because that's all I've been doing when she's doing that posture. Random to say, saw a TikTok comment where there should be master lists for 4 stars and 5 stars separately, and there should be a way to make the 4 stars turn into 5 stars. Make it more free-to-play friendly, but also somewhat keep it paywall locked. You know what? I agree with that. I would actually like that, because 4 stars are so common. Keeping the 4 stars to 4 stars and the 5 to 5 is already a good enough, like, separation of leveling up constellations. Or sorry, not leveling up characters. I would be fine if they stopped it there and didn't have a way to convert 4-star master list to 5-star, because that's just extra, and I can see why you would not want to do that. Excuse me, but yeah, no, I would say I agree with that. Remember when your high school did a fake election and the students accidentally voted for bringing back the death penalty because they failed to read the ballot correctly? Because you're an optician and also a bespoke seamstress, you automatically think of the other person's right or left. See, I also think of like opposites. Like in my head, I can like easily shift my perspective to, you know, like another person's, like another viewer's or someone else's POV to right or left. I don't know if that comes from doing some theater growing up, so like stage left, stage right, and audience left, audience right, or if it's just because I just know that, right? But I maintain that they specifically framed it. They did a lawyer. They lawyered me. They rules lawyered me. Not really rules lawyered, but you know, they framed it in such a way that I was like, oh, this is what, you know, the correct thing is. I was scammed. I was robbed. It was rigged. Lucky that was a fake election. They all thought they were rejecting the death penalty, but accidentally voted to have it. Yeah, reading is definitely important sometimes. It was the exact same thing that was on the real ballot at the time, and the real ballot got it right. Okay, well that's good. You only have 2 or 3 4 stars at C6, and you've got more copies of them. You should level 100 your Bennett or Fischl or Yunjin or something. Yeah, I've gotten so many Noels that like, even if it took like even if it were still 1 and 2 to get 95 and 100 respectively on the 5 stars, even if it were like twice as many for the 4 stars, just because they're that common, right? I'd be fine with that, because I would have a level 100 Noel by now. We've gotten so many Noels in our time, so I don't know. Anyways, it was one of the few that actually read, or you were one of the few that actually read it correctly, and that was when you learned that it was that you were terrified of your classmates becoming old enough to vote. You know, that is valid. All right, now we need to figure out why I was confused to her fainting. Because to me, observe her moves and counter. So she's confident. So a charge strike is coming. So we want the one that beats charge strike, which according to the chart is the quick attack. Now, I'm watching her posture again. She doesn't look super hesitant. In fact, she's not hesitant. She's just thinking. So I think that she's not fainting. This is a different animation, I think, than what I saw before. So we'll go with... Appears to be setting up a surprise attack. So we'll go with this one. Yep. Okay. So her just crossing her arm over herself and like thinking is not a feint. That's also not a feint. That's confidence. So heavy strike. So we do quick attack. Imagine she's just not faint anymore. There are no more bluffs. She's out of bluffs. She's done bluffing. We just have a regular battle. Yep, that is not a bluff. Rapid assault. We'll go with the defensive counterattack. Yep, still confident. So defensive counter-strike. I think you tried to do that too, but couldn't understand setting Mualani's poses. We got it right the first time we were fighting, and then after we left and came back, it seemed backwards. Okay, so here we go. Here we go. Hear me out.
What a tough cookie. I thought this would be way easier. You're a little Saurian doesn't play around. All right, get up close and let's settle this.
Oh, it's different dialogue than before, I think.
Jump, Mamala! Get out of the water!
You have 10 seconds to rant? That's fine. So, from what I remember, Mamala's left eye is covered by an eye patch. That might be an opening. And we've even seen Mamala's left eye, which to us, looking at it, is the right eye. I knew all of this going in, right? I even made the comment about Mamala's eye patch saying it looked really cool. So, we know that it is Mamala's left, or for us, it is our right side if we're looking from the eyes of the Traveler. From the eyes of the Traveler, it is his right-hand side that Mamala's eye patch is on. But looking at Traveler, from our current POV, it's on the left side of the screen, right? It's this side that Mamala's eye patch is on. Yes? Agreed? So, from Traveler's POV, it's the right side. But since we're looking at the Traveler, we have to reverse it and say it's this side of the screen is where Mamala's eye patch is. In fact, if we're looking from Mamala's POV, that is correct. This is the side. The left side here is where the eye patch is. Now, he says left eye. He says left. He specifically says left. And they put left right here on this side of the screen. So, all of that to say, they robbed me.
Watch out!
Oh! It's confused. Is that all it took? Was just a sidestep? Not even a sidestep, just lean. Anyways, that's why I was robbed. I had to go through all that explaining just to explain why I was robbed. Basically, just whenever she rubs the back of her head, she's fainting. Every other time is the truth. But see, this is the third time fighting her. The second time after we reset, she was rubbing behind her head. But it didn't seem like a feint. So that's why I'm confused. Nobody said to use the side of the screen though. No, I didn't say they were saying to use the side of the screen. I was saying that I was putting myself in the POV and they were saying he said left. And then on this side of the screen, they said dodge left when this should be dodge right. Because it was very misleading. I'm glad you see, Jacob. Crashman, welcome in. How are you doing? Getting robbed is perfectly normal, especially if you're playing a Pokemon like Simulator. You know, that's fair. Good job, you passed eyeball class. Hey, let's go. Making notes for when you have to do this? Yes. Just when that part comes up, Maddie, just click the right side. You don't even have to read it anymore. Just click the right side. Have you not faced a 5-turn freeze in a game before? I can't say that I have. Not that I recall, anyways. As a Honkai player alongside Genshin, that is your nightmare. I think it makes sense for dodge left to be on the left side of the screen, but you do you. No, see, like, it would have made sense if, like, nothing else was, like, said. But also, like, I don't know. It's just very misleading, because I had it right in my head. But the fact that he specified Mamala's eye patch on the left side, and then they said dodge left on the side that I wanted to dodge towards was where the misleading, like the misinformation or whatever part came in. The normal occurrence of Pokemon, except in Champions now? Oh gosh. Anyways, how you been, Crash Man? Good to see you again. Hope you're doing well. Alright, anyways.
You took advantage of Mamala's blind spot. Not bad.
Alright. Oh, that was a huge amount. Is opponent preparing a rapid assault? She doesn't look fainting, so probably. Yeah, I want to go back to the VOD later and watch the second time we challenged Mualani, because I swear she was, like, doing this animation, right? Mualani's acting suspicious. Is he trying to bait out a surprise attack? Is this, like, reverse psychology? Is she trying to bait out a surprise attack? Because she's looking like this, like she's trying to feint. So that would lead me to believe that I should do this, unless it's reverse psychology, in which case I should do what beats it, right? I lost my train of thought. We're gonna do this. A draw? Okay, sure. I think I might have been on the right track, but I don't know. Okay, well, that's fine. I'll take a draw. I'll take a draw. Defensive posture, and we just win. Right? We just win now, yeah? Was I right about the reverse psychology? That's what I want to know. I didn't have enough time to, like, figure it out.
Mamala has lost the strength to fight on. The Traveler and Aguara are the winners!
Hey, let's go. I actually don't even know what this is for. Is this Linnea's? Yes, this is Linnea's story quest. Sorry, Maddie. Yes, it is. Accidentally stepped on your computer wire and it unplugged. Oh gosh. Yes, get that settled. Jacob, get that fixed. Yeah, no, you had it right, Bark. This is a story quest. Yeah, this is a story quest. If she's fainting for surprise attack, rapid attack, you use quick attack. But, like, I got so confused because the last time... So this is our third time challenging her, because the first time was rigged. I had to fix it. But when I went in the second time, she was doing the, like, rubbing the back of her head. And so I thought, oh, so she's doing the feint. And I was told if she's fainting to do what move it says she's going to do. But there might have been a bit more reading involved, because when I did it, I took damage. So I think there may have been some reverse psychology going on at some point, which I wasn't prepared for. I would have had that figured out earlier on if I thought there may be reverse psychology involved. Welcome back, Jacob. Never got that dialogue, but you're saying she's trying to bait out something means that she wants you to use it. See, that's what I thought, and I think that's why I didn't get it right the second time we challenged her for both of those attacks, was because I think she was trying to bait it out, and so I hadn't been prepared for that. I didn't think that that was an option that she could do. I thought it was just bluff or not bluff, you know? We beat this first try with only 1300 HP and having to play a big comeback. Have to really read under the lines, especially under pressure. Yeah. But yeah, congrats on the win. Yes, we did, Jacob, thank you. It's a bit of reading comprehension, I guess. Yeah, like, I guess I should have just read it anyways instead of just thinking it was just two different ways or whatever. I guess it was a false dilemma thing, but
Seriously?
we won, so.
There's no way I just lost.
You did fine, Mualani, it's okay.
Gotta hand it to you, Aguara. You are seriously strong for your age. That was incredible.
Again, we beat the ultimate by just leaning to the right. I don't think that was strength. Oh, we did, okay, we were like walloping Mamala quite a bit, I guess, but I think the big thing that caused it to lose a lot of health was just our slight lean to one direction.
Hey, you're strong too, Mamala. That one was on me. I made too many bad calls. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Keep it up, Aguara. I want to see you take down even more opponents. You were the best little Saurian out there today. I'll leave you guys to it. Cheer up, Mamala. How about I take you for a tasty treat, huh? Wow! That was a nail-biting match! Paimon's heart's still racing!
Welcome back, noobs. How's the cover going? Didn't even have caps on? Surely you didn't. Twitch decided to just put caps on for you. Twitch has been so odd lately. Yeah, it's been doing some interesting things, I think.
Anyway, Linnea will have finished her match by now too, right? Let's go see how she did.
Talking to chat slowed down more than expected. Unsure if we'll finish today now. We'll try. We'll see. And if not, then I'm fine with doing a part 3. It just means that you might have to tweak the stream schedule that you drafted.
Linnea!
Is your match over already?
It sure is. Want to take a guess who won?
Well, judging by the little flutter of her hair wings, of her head wings,
Judging by the smile on your face,
that too.
I was pretty sure it was you. Correct! I was about to go watch the other matches. Care to join me? The next one's a pretty big deal. Someone called Celino versus the reigning champion, Yehoda.
Ooh, Yehoda's match.
Ooh, we had to watch that. Yehoda's a friend of ours, so we should be there to cheer her on. Perfect. Well, stick around. It should be starting soon.
The cover's good, just can't find any guitar tracks. Oh, I like the pink stripes on it. Oh. Oh. So we know her name now.
Celino's companion is a radiant blade horn? Those things are extremely hostile. How did you manage to tame it?
Let me hear the pronunciation one more time.
What the? Celino's companion?
Celino. So now we know their name. Celino. We have to do the event Thursday, no question there, but maybe able to tack on whatever's left after the event. Okay, sounds good. Can finish this in 45 minutes after reading chat and getting delayed. Well, we'll see. Yehoda, yes, we love the Yehoda.
Technically speaking, radiant blade horns are classed as monsters. But they are beasts of the wild, and they're not exactly uncommon.
Not against the
Not
rules.
against the rules, but still, it's gonna be a really hard one to beat.
Yeah, I'm a little afraid for Yehoda.
Go for it, Yehoda! You got this!
Ignorance really is bliss, but it won't last forever.
So Celino's her name. She was the one watching Linnea's last match. There was something strangely hostile about her demeanor. This world quest just got really cool. Shame that the lighting bugs out at certain viewing angles. Oof, that's rough. My immersion, no, how dare they change the lighting? How dare the lighting bug out? Meanwhile, Japanese calling her Kryno. Congrats on the C6 Noel guy. Oh no, that wasn't me. That was Annie. I pinned Annie's message because she got C6 Noel. And Noel mentions deserve to get pinned, I think, in this chat. I heard Yehoda as the Herda and was like, why are we talking about Honkai? Which reminds me of the funny Zenless Sing teacher. I don't know who. I'll have to see a name or a picture. Because I don't know. She kind of reminds me of someone, I think, but I don't know from Star Rail, Zenless, or Wuwa. But Linnea doesn't seem to know who she is. She talked about her as she's just another contestant.
Do you think speed alone will stop me from catching you?
She looks really tired. So, like, hearing her, like, yelling and angry is a little jarring.
How about you run around and find out? Reed Miller the 13th. Run that thing ragged, and then go in for the kill!
Behind you, on the right.
Oh,
Reed! Her reaction time is incredible. It's almost as if she can read her opponent's mind. Dodge left, Lumi! Thanks, that means a lot. Yeah, I think we performed pretty well out there. Not just Lumi, I was really in the zone today. I don't know how to explain it, but sometimes it feels like I can predict my opponent's next move. I know exactly what to do before I've even had the time to think.
so we knew that that line was important when we encountered it last time. I guess I thought it was a Linnea specific thing, but I guess it's a Fae thing? Because Celino's a Fae, right? Surely. Linnea said something similar after her first match. Could it be a coincidence?
Keep it together, Reed! Jump! He's trying to jump on your back, Hemus. Don't give him the chance. Use your wind blades to slow him down.
Oh.
He's too powerful! You've gotta go for a knockout blow!
Okay, but how?
Charge your lightning, Reed! Then blast him with all you've got!
Oh, this is a pretty cool picture though, not gonna lie. You with your C0 Noel, just pull on Linnea banner, you'll get a bunch of Noels that way. The suspicion in the pupil screams a lot. Cecilia Zenless is what you think she reminds you of. Oh, that's a very similar name too. I wonder if there's an intentional connection there. Well, it's Zenless, so I feel like it's a bit of a lesser connection if it were. I feel like if it were Star Rail, it'd make more sense, but with Zenless, it might just be coincidence. Flint has never shown any mind-reading powers. I mean, like, not like every Fae. I mean, like, whatever specific, like... Because they've got to be related, right? Selino and Linnea. Just the vibe I'm getting is that they're a little closer, like, some type of kin, I think, right? They may both be... I forget what kind of, Fae Linnea said she was, but something in that family versus just, you know, Fae in general. But also, just because we haven't seen Flynn's not demonstrating mind reading powers doesn't mean that he can't. Not such a great thing. I don't know. I'm just playing devil's advocate. An upcoming Zenless fluffy hat lady. She's playable. That is not an NPC looking design. I was trying to figure that out. Like, she does look like not a typical NPC, especially with her eyes. So surely that means that she's potentially playable. But it's also kind of hard to tell for me.
Deflect it back, Hemus.
Then again, I don't know if we have any NPCs with Fae ears that are not like generic NPCs, like generic NPC models. I mean, not counting Alice or Nicole, who again just got drip marketed and I'm really ecstatic about. Ooh.
That was close, but the outcome is all that matters.
Reed Miller the 13th has lost the strength to fight on.
No.
Selino and Hemus are the winners.
Though, to be fair, we should have seen it coming, right? Fae ears, yes. Gonna have late and getting tired. Catch you next time. Sounds good, Jacob. Get some good rest. Thanks for hanging out. I'll see you next time. Can't put exceptions like that. Gonna say Selino is not playable. Well, currently not. I have to like look at her model and design a bit closer. I haven't really been paying attention, not gonna lie, but like I will say that her base model does not look like a generic NPC. So it looks like the ones where they could potentially be playable. So I don't know. Oh, are we talking about different things? We're talking about different things, I think. Right? Flint does not have those ears. Means the specific kind of Fae that Linnea is. Yeah, I think I got mixed up. I was talking about something different, I think. My bad. Oh. Oh, okay. She's also got head wings.
Those wings. Wait, who are you? And why do you...
Oh. What just happened?
Why do you have the same...
I've been through this moment so many times in my head. Imagining you sharing the same pain I feel.
What?
I thought it would bring me joy, but I guess not. You're better off with the life you have, Linnea. The less you know, the better.
My head! Don't go! Wait!
Oh.
Linnea! What happened? Why did Linnea faint? We and I'll go get Lauma.
I
She's
just
breathing normally. No obstruction of the airways. She just needs a little peace and quiet.
Oh, that's a relief. Thanks, Lauma.
need to head to bed. Hope you have good evenings. Thanks. Sounds good. Thank you, Maddie. Thanks for hanging out. Get some good rest as well, my friend. And then Linnea died. No. No. That was a short story quest. Yeah, take care. I'll see you tomorrow during stream, Maddie.
My pleasure. If she has any more trouble, just let me know.
Will do. Oh, Linnea. Please wake up soon.
Why does
Good morning.
Celino not...
Huh? Where am I? Lumi? Lumi! How strange. Where could she be? I wonder how long I was out for. Well, I'd better take a look outside.
Oh, we're first person. Okay. Night. Wait, first person Genshin's actually kind of cool. Can we run though? We cannot run. But why are we first person? Why will it not let us see her?
Lumi! There you are! I've been looking all over for you. Come on, say something. Why do you look so anxious?
Oh, is it because she's dreaming?
Looks like our contestants and their partners are in position.
Oh, we're dreaming.
On
Okay.
the one side, we have Linnea and her partner Lumi, and on the other side, we have Celino and her partner Hamus. Buckle up, folks. The semifinals are about to begin.
Welcome to first person Genshin. Not the first time you did first person POV. True, but it's rare enough that it's cool. Exactly. Like the only other time that I can remember off the top of my head is using the camera gadget as Charlotte. But I'm sure it's happened at least like one other time, and I'm just forgetting when.
Wait, how is it the semifinals already? Also, how did I even get here? I don't remember a thing. Oh, I get it. I'm still dreaming.
Well, at least she can recognize
You
that.
can do it, old boss.
Ooh.
Even if this is a dream, I can't let my supporters down. I'm gonna give this my all. We're up, Lumi. Let's show them what we've got.
Oh.
What a spectacular duel! But Lumi has lost the strength to fight on. Meaning, Celino and Hamus have earned their place in the final!
Huh? What's going on? They're saying I lost already? This dream sucks. I'm gonna wake up right now.
This dream sucks. Get me out of here. The other time was Ochkanatlan World Quest. Was it when we were in the place in the sky? Or was it another
If
time?
you try really hard to open your eyes, you can force yourself awake.
Imagine we're not dreaming. Okay, there we go. Never mind. I was gonna say, like, she's not dreaming and just has some pretty bad amnesia.
Did it work?
Where are we now? Wait, this is so cozy.
Guess not. Huh? Is Dream me writing a diary? My Adventurers Guild salary alone will never
wait.
be enough to finance a research vessel. It seems my only option is to take up adventuring full time.
Wait, we also did first person FOV or POV in the Notcry World quest when we were looking through Rarier's eyes.
A research vessel? Looks like Dream Me is working hard toward my goal. But the cost is just astronomical. It could take a whole lifetime to save up for. Day 1. Got beaten up by monsters.
Oh. Okay. It's a great day 1. Good start.
on getting faster. Day 20. Asked a
Ooh.
merchant about prices. Ships cost a fortune.
Hang on.
But I can worry about that later. Right now, it's time for a proper meal. I'm starving.
Oh, hey, Sun and Mora. Wow. We're, oh, and more notebooks. Oh, she's just like Sandrone. Aren't you supposed to be able to control your dreams if you know you're dreaming? That's what I thought.
Day 72. Found a huge abandoned treasure chest. Finders keepers.
Is that one of her, like, treasure lines? Like, is that one of the lines that she says when she finds a treasure chest? That'd be great. Very, ooh.
Happy adventure anniversary to me! 1 year in. And still nowhere near rich enough to afford a ship.
Oh.
Almost got scammed. Note
Oh.
to self. Secondhand ships aren't to be trusted.
Look at, that's a
Good job,
lot of
I was
Mora.
wary and checked it over thoroughly before committing. You really do get what you pay for.
Yo, she's actually a pretty good adventurer.
Finally beat that pesky thing. Hoping the materials I gathered recently will fetch a good price.
Nope. Wait. Nope. What? I've already forgotten the question.
The diary
Oh,
ends
the
here.
treasure line.
Hold on. Is this a deed for the purchase of a large ship? And I've signed it. Could it be? A dream come true. The Golden Beagle.
Oh,
What a wonderful dream.
that's a cute name.
The ship gently swaying as it carries me to a
Ooh.
faraway land. Oh, what a feeling!
Wait, this is so cool. Wait, we've got barrel conch from Fontaine. We've got the I forget what the exact term for it is, but from Chenyu Vale. We've got star conches, valberries from Mondstadt. I'm not sure what the pink fruit next to it is. Nilupala lotuses. The Lumitoile. Lumidew spells. The Phalanima mushrooms from Mondstadt as well. This is cool. She's been around. And it's a Sumeru ship, it looks like, from the judging by the architecture. This is so cool. Oh, and I see some Zaytun peaches as well. I like this. I love this, actually. This is so cool. Can I sit down again? I cannot. Okay. Here are her lines. Well, any good stuff in there? So shiny. Lumi, no, you can't eat that. This is a pretty good haul. Lucky you. Nice, nice. If she used her own resin, she could have done the gold ley lines all day. True. And I'm sure more ley lines aren't canon. I think they are. There's no way that they can't be. They make mundane things canon. I'm pretty sure the more ley lines have got to be canon, right? Yo, Lapena, welcome in. Playing some God of War Ragnarok right now. Have you just thought I'd pop by and tell you when you tuned in earlier on Brews, she might write your letter soon. Oh shoot! Oh nice. Oh man, I will have to go back for the VOD then, I guess. But thanks for letting me know, Lapena. Thanks for stopping in as well. Hope the games go well. Let me know when you want to hop back into the trenches. Been miss playing with you, man. A homie deserves to know. I appreciate you, man, so much. Thank you, thank you. Both ley lines are canon, just that using it as a resource point aren't. Okay, well that's fair. Been in the trenches again recently by force. Yeah, I'm not mean enough to force you, but I am mean enough to constantly bug you about it. The opportunity will arise. Nice, nice. I don't know next time I'll be hopping on to actually play comp, but I'm gonna try this week. I just don't know when. I know that you've got like a regimen to keep to, so I understand if it's like inconvenient timing, but we should find some time to hang out. If it's not Valorant, you know, literally anything else. I miss hanging out with you, man. Contractually obligated, sadly. Alright, well, I guess that means I need to break out the contracts then. Let me just... you said ley lines so much you defaulted to it? Oh, for waypoints? You more, More ley lines are as canon as teleport ley lines. Gulp. No, but anyways, I'll see you around though. Hopefully, Lapena. Thanks again for stopping in and hanging out. I will. I'll try to check in on Brew stream later and see when she's doing letters. If you're still lurking in her chat, tell her say hi if you would. I'd appreciate that.
Let me check the chart.
Actually, you know what?
Next stop, Guyan Stone Forest. That
Ooh.
place is steeped in myths and stories. I've only ever seen it in picture books.
I'm actually gonna drop a shout out for Bruce, and she just got a new model or a new outfit today. Not a new model. She got a new outfit for her model today. So go check out Brew. If you guys don't know who it is, she's a space commander. She does kind of variety, but mostly like Valorant, some gacha, but not a whole lot. A lot of mahjong. But she's also just a super sweet friend, so go check her out. Go give her some support. What's there to Valo rant about? Everything, Mochi. Everything about Valorant is is worthy of Valo ranting about.
From there, it's on to Dragon Spine.
Ooh.
Wow, a snow-capped mountain! I've always wanted to visit, but never dared to.
Okay. Oh, we're still getting to... Do we go out? Wait, can we view the museum shelf? Okay, so... I'm trying to remember what type of jade this is. I'm pretty sure it's jade, right? It's from Chinyu Vale. It's, oh, what is it called? She's gonna say it, isn't she?
What's this?
Clearwater jade.
Clearwater jade? Pretty sure this can only be found in Chinyu Vale. It's so beautiful. It looks like this ship has sailed to many places already. Makes sense. As soon as I buy my research vessel, I'll be off and away to voyage non-stop.
Linnea,
Oh, Kowalska.
you've been really down the last couple of days. What's up? You're not seasick, are you? I've left your lunch by the door. Make sure to get some good rest once you've eaten.
Coming!
Okay. Oh. This is not a ship.
Where am I now? Ugh, I feel so sore and tired. Wait, but I thought I was dreaming. Why do I feel like this? Is this some sort of lucid dream? Whatever. I'd better take a look outside.
Okay, so there's the Clearwater Jade and the barrel conch. Yeah, okay, we're back in, okay, we're in Inazuma now. Right? This is Inazuman flora. Why do we have these with us?
Clearwater jade. Didn't I see this on the ship just now? Why is it in pieces? And these books, how did they end up in this cave?
Oh. Kowalska analysis.
How could this happen?
Oh.
Lumi, why do you look so sad? Hey, don't be scared. I'm right here, by your side.
Oh. It's okay, Lumi. Let's go. Oh, just exit the cave. I guess Lumi's staying.
We're never getting back, are we? We're done for. It's all over.
Yes, Annie. I'm pretty sure this is Inazuma because just the vibrant purple flora I've only seen in Inazuma. Oh.
What happened? I thought I was on the ship.
Huh.
Is this the Golden Beagle?
Oh no.
It's been many long years since the Golden Beagle sank. The diary again. How long is this terrible dream going to last?
We're back here in her home, I guess.
I'd love to say I'm over it now, but the truth is it still gets me down sometimes. It's like there's a heavy stone that's blocking up my heart, constantly weighing me down.
Oh.
Maybe a walk in the courtyard will take my mind off things. Besides, my sister should be here soon. I can wait for her outside.
Sister?
Sister? Who am I talking about? So many dreams, one after the other.
Wait.
My brain can barely process it all.
Wait, no, I just realized. She's confused. These are not her memories. Is she speaking from... I'm gonna throw my guess out. Is she speaking from Seleno? How do you say that name again? Seleno. Is she speaking from Seleno's POV? Is that why we can't see ourselves? Are we actually playing from Seleno's memories? Is that why Lumi wouldn't respond when we... Well, I guess...
Linnea!
Okay, well, never mind then.
Huh? That voice sounds familiar.
Oh, so close and yet so far. Don't like this dream, wake up. Sister? I know, yeah, sister.
Over here. Did you get my letter, Linnea?
So, yeah, so close and so far.
I'm so sorry to be the bearer of bad news. Come back to the tundra with me, so we can be with Mom and Dad one last time.
Selena? She's my sister? Mom and Dad? One last time?
This is the natural circle of life. We don't live that much longer than humans. This day was always going to come. I can't pretend I'm not sad.
Wait, so are these actual memories? They're not memories, and they're just... It is just a dream? I guess.
But at the same time, I wonder how an ordinary person would react to hearing this news. At the very least, they wouldn't have to endure this horrid feeling of having tears they're unable to shed. After all, we've already seen how all of this would unfold, long before it ever came to pass. Remember, when you passed out during that competition? You saw it all as you lay there, unconscious. At the time, you thought it was just a dream.
What is she talking about?
Wait, is this the future?
No. This can't be true.
I understand how you feel. One moment you're gazing into the future from the past, the next, you're there, looking back at where it all began. When these two perspectives collide, how can the journey not feel like a dream?
There it is. Oh my gosh. She also has... Yes, she has head wings.
Time
That
flies.
looks really good, though.
One day, we too will grow old. Is it even possible to live a life without regrets?
A long, long time ago, my friends and I talked about our dreams. Mine was to buy a research vessel and explore the mysteries of the world. Then, when too old for a life of adventure, I'd combine everything I'd learned into an illustrated atlas of nature.
Okay, I remember her talking about that.
My entire life is recorded in these pages. Maybe one day, a long, long time from now, someone will open them and see that there are sections on the formation and evolution of certain creatures and environments that remain blank. Whoever you are, I entrust the task of filling those blank pages to you. The end of my time grows near,
and I can no longer travel very far.
This is sad. Why is this so sad? Oh, and now we're in... Okay, okay. Well, this is so charming and cheerful. Remember, Linnea and Celino can read people's minds. They can't actually do that. They're just instinctively looking a few seconds into the future. So now that being said, can Flints do that? So are we first person because Linnea's old now? Fontaine. Sumeru. Natlin. Walk towards the end of everything. That actually sounds kind of poetic. I don't know if those birds are specifically One Nation, but we've got the Inazuma and Kitsune. And there's Lumi.
This feels like an illusion, yet at the same time, so real. The end of life. So this is what death feels like. I still feel some faint sensations in my stiffening body, but I can't so much as move a finger. As the warmth flows out of me, I feel no pain. Just the emptiness that remains after everything else has slipped away. So it wasn't a dream, after all. It's all...
Oh, Linnea, you're awake! Oh, you were out for a long time. You must be starving. Do you want something to eat? Linnea, why are you crying? What time is it? It's evening. And it's the day after the quarterfinals. We were watching the match between Celino and Yehoda when you ran over and grabbed Celino's arm. Then, you just passed out. Do you have any recollection?
What happened?
So many things came flooding into my head, one after another. The end of the competition, things from my future. Even the very end of my life. When I finally had to bid farewell to the world. Some moments were joyful, others painful. All of it felt so real. I don't know how to describe it, but it was terrifying.
After one of her matches, Linnea mentioned her mysterious intuition that helps her predict her opponent's moves. Celino seemed to display a similar ability during her match with Yehoda. Could this have something to do with Linnea's dream? Perhaps Celino knows more. Should we ask Celino?
Good point. You passed out right after grabbing her. Plus, she said a load of cryptic sounding stuff. She has to know something about what's going on.
Flint's special ability is being Mr. Talking Magic Lamp. Never shown any future sight abilities. Well, yet. I don't know.
Still, is it really a good idea to go looking for her? What if the same thing happens again?
Yeah, it could trigger more of those vivid dreams.
Do you remember when we were at Speranza and I told you guys about my childhood? Well, there were a few details I left out.
Silly, why are you saying silly no?
I wasn't a very cheerful kid, nor was I all that brave.
Oh.
Before I told my human parents about being a fae, I spent so many sleepless nights tossing and turning. I knew what might happen once I told them. I desperately hoped they'd say, Linnea, even if you aren't our child, we still love you. But I knew that was impossible. Their own human child was out there somewhere, as were my fae parents. Our family was a lie. And all lies unravel with time.
No.
So, even though I was terrified, and even though I knew I might end up an unwanted child, I eventually mustered the courage to tell them. I did what I thought was right. I knew things might not turn out how I hoped, but I wasn't going back on my decision. The same applies this time. I have to see Celino.
But what happened? I want to know what happened after she told her human parents.
Oh, Linnea. I'm now realizing that I have no idea where she is. Oh, don't tell me I have to wait until the next round of the competition. Huh? Aguara, do you know where Celino is?
I think he wants us to follow.
Do you remember Celino's scent? That's amazing! You're the best, Aggie.
Aggie. That's a cute nickname. 47 animo particles. Oddly specific. Wait, what's 47 animo particles?
All right. I think I'm about ready to do this. No use delaying it any longer. Let's go!
Okay, but I want to know why, or what her human parents said. Alright, let's follow Aggie. Oh, is she in the bar? And not Speranza? Okay, well. Interesting. Human parents? Yes. This path seems familiar. Talk to Mualani at the bar. Ooh, okay. Oh, a puzzle you just completed.
Huh?
That is a very specific number.
Flagship? What are we doing here?
Alright, I see Mualani. I do not see Ito. I think he got fired. Maybe it's his day off, I don't know. Right, hey Mualani.
People seem to really dig the drinks here. I wonder if I should take some back for Granny Seat Lolly.
I saw a funny comic about that, actually. I didn't know it was from this, but it was just Mualani bringing back drinks for Seat Lolly, and Seat Lolly's all grumpy. It's like, maybe I'll just leave it at the door. And then she says it's from the Traveler, and then Seat Lolly just immediately jumps up. Alright. Wait.
People seem to really dig the drinks here. I wonder if I should take some back for Granny Seat Lolly.
I don't know. So where? Oh. Oh, I wonder. Are they in the other room that we couldn't go in before? I bet. Yup.
After all that, Celino's staying in the room right next to ours? No wonder Aguara could pick up her scent.
No wonder we, like, couldn't... Not that we couldn't sleep, but, like, the person there was pacing. I thought it was really interesting that they, like, kind of mentioned it, but
there?
I thought it was just, you know... what's the word? Exposition.
You're sure this is the right room? Celino, I know you're in there. Please, I need to talk to you. Celino?
I'm not here.
Oh yeah, sure, it must have been the wind.
R2?
Oh.
Am not. Quit bothering me.
Yeah, they're definitely sisters. Oh, also, yeah, their eyes. They have the same eyes.
Not a chance! If you don't open the door, I'll be waiting right here outside until you change your mind. I have so many questions to ask you. Can you at least answer this one? Who are you to me? Are you my sister? Open the door!
Oh.
All right. Stop yelling.
Nope, it was a Chekhov's gun. Linnea, stop pushing the fourth wall. You're breaking immersion here.
Come in.
That wasn't so hard now, was it?
Take a seat. Just to be clear, I wasn't expecting visitors, so I can't offer you much in the way of comfort. Curiosity is a dangerous trait, Linnea. You're gonna regret coming here. Don't say I didn't warn you.
You sure about that? Because if I hadn't come here, I'd be regretting it already. Will you please answer me now? Why do we have the same wings on our heads? Why did I pass out when I touched you? And why did I see all those...
Visions of your future?
So, it wasn't a dream after all.
Of course not. Linnea, you're an avid student of the natural world. Surely you're aware of the 6 most common types of Fae?
The Vila, Domovoy, Leshy, Volkodlok, Snegovic, and Jack Frosts.
Right. Well, there are many less common varieties too. The legendary Lantern Fae,
Flint's mentioned.
the Sirens with their lilting songs, and us, the Augury Birds.
The Augury Birds. That's actually a really cute name. But who are the Sirens? Have we met any yet? Or know of any yet? Curiosity killed the cat, satisfaction brought it back.
We foretell both disaster and delight, gazing upon the past dawn and future night. Others fear and revere our might, while we alone detest our plight.
I've never heard of an augury bird before, or the poem you just recited.
That's hardly a surprise. You can count the number of augury birds alive today on one hand.
Oh.
And that includes you and me.
So it's true then. We really are family.
Family.
Selena didn't deny that they're family, but something about that word seems to trigger her. Clearly she has conflicting emotions about her family.
Augury birds are born with a peculiar ability. We can see crossroads in the flow of fate. Immutable future events that all paths will lead to.
I want to know what augury means. It comes like, so it's augury, augured. Augury, a sign of what will happen in the future, an omen. Okay, so it's literally, it's very on the nose. Gotcha. Fantastic. Now Noel can finally call them augury bird ears instead of fey ears. Yes, now we have a more specific term. Augury is historically the Roman religious practice of interpreting omens, particularly bird behavior, to determine divine approval for actions. Wow, so it's very on the nose. Okay.
Are you talking about prophecies?
We've met other people with the ability to see the future.
Doesn't surprise me. Humanity has many ways of observing fate. The stars, the ley lines. Our abilities are feeble in comparison. We can only see our own fates. If a friend wants to know their future, or someone is concerned about the destiny of the world, we're powerless to help.
I mean, I kind of like that. She said that their abilities are feeble by comparison. I'm glad that it's not like one of those whole things where it's like, oh, we're an ancient race and our way, you know, like all these ways that humanity has come up with to see the future are, you know, are just microcosms of what we can actually do. You know, like it's the role reversal where it's like, you know, we're actually just a simple race. Like we can barely see our own futures, let alone anyone else's. I kind of like that. It's the whole thing. I think I made a little rant about this before where it's like, why is the ancient magic always the way that like supersedes modern magic? Or like, why is like, oh, you know, this thing was built off of ancient magic or, you know, ancient spells, and so like things you come up with these days can't break it or something. Why? I feel like older magic would be weaker by comparison. I don't know. I'm just glad to see something that feels like a role reversal of that.
But the way it feels to witness your own fate, I trust you understand by now, Linnea.
It certainly wasn't fun. Those prophecies brought a flood of emotions with them. From excitement to frustration to bitterness. By the end, all I was left with was a kind of numb emptiness. I had a goal in life, and before I even had the chance to start fighting for it, I saw how it would end. It's like someone spoiled the ending of a story I was really enjoying.
There you go. See? No spoilers. That's why we have no spoilers, chat.
Wait till you've tried to defy fate and found how powerless you are to change it. That's when the real suffering begins.
Everything is transpiring as I foresaw, yet I am powerless to change it. Fate is an immutable force. I can but lament as the inevitable unfolds.
What's Vedalfenir doing here? Ban Linnea. Can't believe Linnea broke the no spoilers rule. But no, what is Vedalfenir doing here?
I do wonder whether giving a man the power to see the future does nothing more for him than slowly crush his spirit.
Aether's memory? When was this... When were these lines originally spoken? Because they don't sound familiar. The visionary Vedalfenir once said something similar. If fate were easier to change, seeing the future would be a huge blessing. It would be a power desired by all. But if fate is set in stone, then knowing the future must be a heavy burden to bear.
When you know every joy and every sorrow you'll ever experience, and there's nothing you can do to change it. Like you said, it leaves you with a numb emptiness. Generation after generation of augury birds lived with this burden. Until you were born, and our parents found the only solution they could think of.
Have her raised in the human world.
If an augury bird is set far from the Fae to grow up among humans, the awakening of their prophetic abilities could be delayed.
So that's how I became a changeling. What about the child I was switched with? What happened to her?
Don't worry, she had the opposite problem to you. She needed to live among the Fae. She was born with a strange, rare disease that humans cannot cure.
Oh.
If she hadn't been switched, she would have died a long time ago.
Oh my gosh.
Our parents saved her life, then raised her as their own. Eventually, her birth parents came to find her, and now they're living together in Snezhnegrad.
Her birth parents, so Linnea's, human parents.
I see. Wow. It all makes sense now. But there's still one thing you haven't explained. Those things you said before I fainted. What did you mean by all that?
I think it might have been when Nefer looked into Riria's past. Aether was there too and heard that. Could have been. Maybe that's why, because that was a little while ago and there was a lot going on, so it could have been buried in that dialogue.
I meant exactly what I said. I don't like you.
Well, okay then.
But why?
Linnea, please don't just...
No reason.
No reason?
So we're back to this? If you won't tell me, I'll have to guess myself. Celino, are you jealous of me?
Oh.
Good guess. But I wouldn't call it jealousy. More like resentment.
But why?
By the time our parents came up with a solution for you and sent you off to live with the humans, I was already tormented by visions. If I'd been born just a few years later. How cruel fate can be.
It's totally fair to not like someone for no reason. I disagree. I think there's a reason for basically anything and everything. Even if people think there isn't a reason, if they truly think there's no reason, it's either the reason is too obvious or too subtle. And yeah, no, in this case, resentment. That makes sense. Not liking is different from disliking. Not liking is different from disliking. Yeah, well, semantically anyways, yes. Disliking is very active. Not liking could be disliking or just having no opinion. Or at least no positive opinion. While also lacking a negative opinion.
Mom and Dad would sneak over to Not Cry to see you sometimes. They talked about you nonstop. Even that human child got more attention than me.
Yeah, resentment, jealousy, resentment. Yeah, I can see it.
I came with them once to Not Cry. When I saw you there in the distance, living your carefree life, I was torn apart by jealousy. But I had to pretend that nothing was wrong. Even that I wished you well.
That couldn't have been easy.
Did no one ever consider how I felt? What was I to them? A reject? A failure? A pitiful wretch abandoned by fate?
Oh, Celino.
All of this led to me deciding, a long time ago, that when you were old enough, I'd come pay you a visit. My plan was to tell you the truth about everything. And then, you would share in my suffering. I know. What kind of horrible person would want to do that to someone? Someone like me, apparently.
Then why did you hide from me? You really want me to keep guessing?
It was because I found out the image of you I'd built up in my head. Of happy-go-lucky Linnea, spoiled by her parents and coddled by fate. It was all just a fantasy. I overheard you and Speranza talking about your past.
Oh.
Desperately trying to hide the truth about who you were. Somehow getting by with a ragtag bunch of kids in the conch gang. You described it so nonchalantly, but it was eating me up inside. In that moment, I didn't want to see you suffer, and I couldn't go on resenting you any longer. I just wanted to hold you tight and tell you everything will be fine, that you still have a family.
This isn't fun anymore. This is hurting. This, from start to finish, or at least start to this point, this story quest has just been heart-wrenching.
Hey, sis. You're really not cut out to be a villain. So much for making me suffer, huh? Now you're the one crying and I have to comfort you. But I understand now. That feeling you had, it wasn't resentment. You were just lonely.
Oh.
I've always wondered about my real family. I'm so glad you were willing to see me, sis.
Thank you. All of you. This is not how I expected this to go.
Cried all through this, not gonna lie. Yeah, I'm tearing up right now. If I weren't streaming, I'd probably be I'd probably be a very broken mess right now. Family stuff really gets me. It's really, I don't know, it just cuts really deep. Like family stuff, loneliness, stuff like, they're hitting on some really, what's the word? Like sensitive nerves for me. Like, those are very specific heartstrings that it's tugging at. But I'm trying to be like composed enough to be able to continue the story.
Don't mention it. Paimon thinks it's always best to get everything off your chest. That way, everyone can go back to being happy. You're right, Paimon. I haven't been this happy in a long time. Hey, Celino. I was wondering, how did you end up with a Radiant Bladehorn as your partner? All the ones I've seen in the wild have been hyper-aggressive. They certainly wouldn't let me get close enough to touch them.
We met that time when Mom and Dad brought me to see you in Nodcry. Hemus was still a baby then.
Oh.
Must have gotten separated from his parents.
Oh.
I ended up looking after him for a while. I suppose our friendship was preordained. Just like my upcoming victory in this competition. An immutable crossroads in the flow of fate.
Well, thanks for the spoilers.
Immutable?
You're welcome to try to fight it, if you want. Prepare to experience just how cruel fate can be.
Are we going to defy fate? Wait. Every time that, like, maybe not every time, but like, the Traveler has the ability to defy fate. It's happened multiple times. Do we become, like, a variable that they can't account for? And do we change fate? Or is it something that Linnea unlocks or does herself to defy fate? Either way, I think that it's not as set in stone as Celino thinks it is. Survive the sad times, there's happy things up ahead. That's true, I'm gonna pin that. Also, I'm gonna quote that. No matter how cloudy it is, the sun will appear again. Thank you, Jua. Thank you for the radiant words. Survive the sad times, there's happy things up ahead. What was the other thing you said? No matter how cloudy it is, the sun will appear again. Oh, I also have to actually quote add. Ether isn't tied to the fate of Teyvat, but that doesn't mean he can always defy it. Cruel fates sometimes makes me forfeit. Touchy. Yes, it is touchy, Annie. Alright. Did I do it correctly? I did. Alright. There you go, Jua. Congrats on getting quoted. It's not a funny thing, but I do think that, like, it has just as much merit because I love sincere advice like that. Funny thing is, first half of that quote is you talking about the quest. I mean, yeah, but still. It's still super sweet. I still appreciated it.
Leave this competition and fly somewhere far away. I promise you, something will happen to force you right back here.
Also, Bark, congrats on finding one of the top number redacted male names. The second half was meant to be like that, though. I appreciate it, Jua. Thank you. It was super wholesome.
Or if you prefer, you could go all out and try to beat me. But I have both luck and superior strength on my side. It's a goal few will never overcome.
Oh yeah, well we have tenacity.
The prophecies we see are the meeting points of every possible path. There are many possible roads into the future, but they all lead to the same destination in the end.
Now that I know the pain of seeing my own fate for myself, I have to ask, how have you kept it going all these years?
I learned to submit to fate. I just have to accept what will happen. There's no other choice. Since the outcome can't be changed, how I get there doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things. Every crossroad I've foreseen is a curse. So the best I can do is chase a little happiness in the unknowns between them. But what about you, Linnea? What's your perspective?
So, I'm readdressing the thing about whether she would be a playable character or not based on her model and outfit. I think that while she is pretty unique as an NPC, I do think that she is just a heavily modified and basic NPC model. I think they, instead of like using, well actually I don't know how they do their asset management, but I do think that she is either just a very heavily detailed or heavily modified NPC, or if she's playable, based on the rest of her design, in comparison with her sister right here, probably a 4-star support. So, I don't know. If she were released as a 4-star character, 1, that'd be really cool. 2, I imagine that there'd be some synergy between her and Linnea. Though, I'm also realizing she doesn't have a vision, so maybe not playable. Though, I guess she could have some Fey ability that's, like, disguised as an element? I don't know.
I think I see things differently. How about we continue this conversation after the tournament? I'd rather give you my answer then.
Bark says she looks Hydro or Animo, and he says thought she might be either Wind or Lightning, so Animo or Electro. So 2 people think Animo, which is interesting. I saw Lightning earlier, but I think that was actually from Yehoda's beast, not from her side. So, yeah, I don't know. There are some, like, purple details on her outfit that is not really anything necessarily. So, I don't know. You'd think Electro because of the purple crystal. So yeah, that's what I was thinking, like, the purple crystal's there, but to me, that doesn't necessarily mean a whole lot, especially since there's just so little of it. But I guess having just a little bit of a reference is better than, oh, she's like mostly purple, like, you know, she has purple hair and a purple outfit and purple eyes, so she's definitely Electro. Like, I definitely prefer the subtle hints over just looking at someone and seeing their element just all over them, you know? Fae don't need visions to do elemental stuff, or at least not all of them. Yeah, I just think it'd be an easier way to explain how they are, or why they're playable, or, you know, why they... So, because, like, we have the fake visions, right? We have Zhongli, Venti, I think Flint's? Because Flint's has a fake vision too, right? Someone can fact check me on that, but I think Flint's vision is fake just so that he can openly use his abilities. And then we have people with no visions, I guess, because Skirk does not have a vision, I'm pretty sure. She just disguises her abyssal power as cryo. So, yeah, it doesn't necessarily have to be a thing, but I will say, on the other hand, Linnea does have a vision. She has a Geo vision, or a Geo Moonwheel rather. She has a Geo Moonwheel. So, you know, I don't know if that, you know, if she didn't have it, could she still use Geo or any other elemental abilities? It's a really difficult thing to unravel. Linnea isn't dead yet, so she won't be Animo. No, Chua, you can't do this. Thank you, Orchid, for the care package. Flint study uses a moon wheel. He does. Yes, it's a moon wheel. Sorry, it's technically a moon wheel. You're right, Annie, but I think it's still fake either way. It is actually real. He just doesn't need it. Really, moon wheel of forfeits. Flint has a moonwheel, but isn't actively using it other than passively triggering lunar reactions. Really? Okay. That is interesting. So, okay, then I would assume it's probably something similar for Linnea then? Just without enough, like, definitive information? That's the path that I want to lean on a bit more. Gotta make the anime most of their time before they're made into an emo. No. Oh gosh. And it's even worse because we did just like watch the prophecy or the vision of their life, and that was sad. That was hurtful. That pained me. It's a similar dilemma to how Yaimiko claims she doesn't need to use a vision, but her vision is very real. Huh. I didn't know that she claimed she didn't need to use it. Maybe, well, did she specifically mean to use elemental abilities, or was it something along the lines of, I don't need my vision to defeat you because she's just that strong and scary? I don't know.
All right, just don't get your hopes up about the future. I don't want to see the disappointment tear you apart.
I'll be fine, trust me. Anyway, we'll leave it there for today. See you in the arena! It's getting pretty late. We should all get some sleep. You're staying at the flagship too, right? No need to see me out. I'll be fine.
Wait,
Oh,
but
and thanks so much for keeping me company today. Good night.
Back in my day, we'd...
well, I was gonna say if there was extra dialogue, but I guess there wasn't. It's a real shock, we know.
Traveler, are you awake?
I am now, apparently. Yeah, I can't sleep.
Oh, neither can Paimon. Linnea and Zelino aren't the only ones with a big day tomorrow. You've got your semi-final match, too. We have no idea who your opponent could be, and Paimon's a little nervous.
Well, it's gotta be like some no-name person, right? We already battled all the people that we recognized. Ito, Mulani, and that's it. And Yahoda's out. So, like, we don't know anyone else.
Since we're both struggling to sleep, do you want to head out for a stroll? We could go grab something yummy, then take a guara to check out the arena. Might be a good chance for our little warrior to get familiar with the lay of the land.
He's already fought twice there. I think he's rather familiar. The Adepti also don't need visions. They also wear them to blend in. Shenyun explicitly says something about it, and Xiao implies it. I do remember that now. Yes, thank you for reminding me.
Listen up, Lumi. I've seen Seleno's Radiant Blade Horn in action, and it isn't just strong, it's fast, too. Her best way to exploit both of these traits will be to make her Radiant Blade Horn charge you. You'll have to find a way to dodge the attacks, then pick the right moment to counterattack.
Okay, I like that she's taking seriously. And she kicked you out and spoke through the door while Linnea. Not sure on Ganyu. It's probably the same with Ganyu. I don't know. Maybe? After all, would you... oh, this is Yamiko. After all, would you believe me if I said that my vision is purely ornamental, just for show, little one? Hardly. Not even if it were the truth. So she's lying. Or she's not lying. She's like, it's like it's just a fresh hypothetical. Yenfei is only half Adepti, so I'd say she needs hers. Yeah, that makes sense. What does Mizuki say about her vision? Ooh, I don't know. Yamiko is just so confusing that we have no idea if she's messing with us or not. True. Because if she says something about not needing it, chances are Miko doesn't either. Fair point, fair point. Yeah, I don't know what Mizuki says about her vision. Getting in some last minute preparation?
Sure am. What are you guys doing here? Lumi and I were just going over our strategy for tomorrow. Since you're here too, how about letting Aguara join Lumi in some friendly sparring?
There they go.
Lure the enemy in and wait for an opening to strike. Yeah, looks like that's my best shot at victory. But Amos is so powerful. Even if we do find an opening, I'm not sure Lumi's even strong enough to make it count. I need a better plan.
You've prepared as thoroughly as you can. But good luck.
Thanks. Just because I've seen a future where I fail, doesn't mean I'm willing to go down without a fight. Fate is such a mysterious idea. Despite having it explained to me and having seen it with my own eyes, I still find it hard to wrap my head around it.
What does fate mean to you?
Oh. Traveler voice cameo.
Hmm? You're in a philosophical mood, huh? Well, I don't know if I'm the best person to ask. I've only just learned who I really am. I need some time to think. Besides, I'm an advisor, remember? It wouldn't be very professional for me to start spouting best guesses and speculation. What if I led you in the wrong direction?
I mean, this is more just for your benefit, not ours.
Relax. I'm just curious to hear your opinion.
Alright, well, I think that knowing the future is a pretty lousy deal. But then, life's full of lousy situations.
I don't think they're sparring. Never mind, they are kind of sparring. Okay. Or no, are they just taunting each other?
When I was a kid, my greatest suffering came from not knowing. I didn't know how my parents would react when I told them the truth. I didn't know where to go when they left. Back then, I actually wanted to know the future. I dreamed of a day that fate would send me a sign. I just wanted some clear guidance on what I should do. Something to give me the courage to go on. But fate didn't show me anything. It was my own stubborn will that got me through. Turns out that the only person I could rely on was me. I've always known what it's like to be terrified of the unknown. And now I'm learning that knowing for sure isn't all it's cracked up to be either. What's the big deal? The world hasn't ended and I haven't changed. What do I have to fear?
Exactly. Heck yeah. Music is also the name of a tweak in Overwatch. Oh gosh. As far as we know, Mizuki does use her vision, or at the very least, she hasn't claimed that she doesn't need to. Though there is the case that different yokai may have different abilities. So I wouldn't say one using it implies anything about the other. That's fair, that's true. There's also the red flower yokai lady, forgot her name. Red flower oh, the one who's like got the red flower for an eye, right? I forget her name too. I think it was something very Inazuman, so it would be a miracle to remember for me. No, I think you're actually right, Bark. Hana Churisato. That's yeah, Mochi says that's right. Yeah, no, I think you're absolutely right about that. Oh my gosh. That's an insane, like, reach into the cobwebs of the brain to pull out a name like that.
Training session over! Feels like these two are really forming a close bond. All right, I think we're as prepared as we can be. Time to get some shut-eye.
Shut-eye? Like that?
Tomorrow, we're gonna face our fate.
She was the yokai you meet who wanted to meet up with the mortal samurai. Yeah, the 2.7 event. Hanachuda Sato is the shrine maiden from the world quest. Is it? Wait. I think you may finish around 10:07 to keep this up, so maybe not an extra day? Okay, perfect. Oh, we just wait. Wait, I can do this. Okay, well, Hanachuda Sato is one of them. It's either her or the other. I don't remember. And I feel bad because I loved the little world quest with the Shrine Maiden with the mask. I think that's what you're talking about, right? She unfortunately didn't know / couldn't accept that she was gone due to how often you'd see him in the yokai world. Wow, I really don't remember that much. Wait, 2.7 event? I mean, I was playing around that time, but I feel like the event I'm thinking of was not... Because that was around the time I was just starting. Alright, hang on. I'm going to look it up real quick, because now I need to know. Hanachuda Sato. Okay, so never mind. I was wrong. But it was the masked Shrine Maiden. Hanachuda Sato. But that's not an event.
Would you like some tea?
Right? She was from the world
Do you
quest.
take sugar? 1 cube or 2?
Unfortunately didn't know since couldn't accept that she was gone due to how often you'd see him in the yokai world. The mortal samurai. So where are we going? Over here.
The wind rises.
So who are we fighting? Hanachuda Sato.
Everybody ready? Prepare yourselves for the opening match of the semifinals.
Hanachuda Sato was a quest-exclusive NPC in Inazuma, first appearing at a shrine near Konda Village as triple question marks. I think she's the first triple question mark character that, at least that I met. Interacting with her will initiate Sacred Sakura Cleansing Ritual World Quest. Hanyura Chizuru. Oh, nice. Good job, Mochi. It's 3.4. The sword used Sumeru Desert materials. Did it really? It's the the umbrella sword from that one, right? 3.3's event. It's the yeah, umbrella sword. Okay, nice, nice. I cannot remember what it's called. I just call it the umbrella sword. It's another one of the names that's just gonna be way too difficult for me to remember.
Our contestants
You were close,
are
Park. You were
ready
close.
and raring to go. On the one side, we have the Traveler and his partner, Aguara. And on the other side, we have Viliana and her
What?
partner, Gornisen.
Is that not just like okay? That was a little terrifying. I was not expecting Jacqueline Frost over here.
You can do it, Aguara!
3.3 is ancient knowledge. Hanyura Chizuru is Flower Lady, yes. Okay, nice. Akitsu Kimodamashi for the event name. Oh, is the event name? What's the Tokabo Shigure is the sword, the umbrella sword. Oh, hey, person from Snezhnaya. Wait, is that actual, like, just actual Snezhnaya? Oh, where are you going? It's just, perhaps because of the last minute training yesterday, Aguara is more fired up than usual and wins the match with style. Yo, let's go. So, okay, that was very uneventful.
We have a winner! Everyone, please take a short break. The second semifinal will begin shortly.
She is pale. Aguara, like, I don't need you for this one.
Hey, Traveler! Linnea and Selena were up next. Come on, let's cheer them on!
Looks like our contestants and their partners are in position. On the one side, we have Linnea and her partner, Lumi. And on the other side, we have Celino and her partner, Hamus.
Yo.
Buckle up, folks. The semifinals are about to begin.
You messed up with Moonlight. I can handle it myself. Aguara was just like, fine, I'll do it myself. Missed the Kimodamashi event because it had the minigame where you can play bounce ball to break walls for points. Oh, that's true. I missed the events like that where it had those kinds of minigames. Kidding, just messing with you. Unless.
You can do it, old boss! Go get him, Linnea!
Okay, so we did see part of this in her vision, but she didn't see how she lost. She just saw that the
Charge, Hemus! Don't panic, Lumi! Remember your training? I'm right here. Ready? Yahoo! Now,
Yahoo!
jump! Yahoo! Attack! Yahoo! Stop her! Yahoo!
oh.
This is the will of fate. It was over before it began.
Lumi! Lumi! Huh?
Oh.
Oh? You wanna come with me? Let's go then. The wide world awaits.
Second wind? Second wind? Oh. Oh. You're in so much trouble.
Don't worry, Hemus. Victory will be ours.
Oh. Yo, this is getting a bit dangerous, not gonna lie. Oh my gosh. Oh. Oh. Yo, so all those bullies, all those Jack Frost that bullied Lumi, yo, they're so lucky that Lumi did not go Hulk mode on them. Oh gosh. I think for anniversary you should be able to claim old event weapons or have some sort of minigame for you to claim one. Even if you had to keep it at R1, you take R1 over not at all. You know what? I I agree with the sentiment. Maybe not like necessarily the way to do it, but I definitely agree with the sentiment. I get that, like, you know, these are exclusive weapons. You have to be there during the event to get it. Like, I get that. But also, I don't know. I guess more so I just want to be able to play the events more than get the rewards, even like the weapons. Like, if we could redo the events and not get any of the exclusive rewards, I would take that over, you know, not. But I still would like the weapons. I still would, absolutely. Into that, you can't fight fate, but you can reinterpret it and fight for that interpretation. Agaro just hopping happily for his friend Lumi there as a giant. Yes, he was digging it. No pun intended, but pun also now intended. Who hit Lumi with the power of villain gigantifies spell of the hour? Oh.
You were amazing! I didn't know you could grow that big! Yahoo, yahoo! You know, you look a little different after absorbing all that Geo. Wait a sec! Could that be it?
Oh?
Linnea! Are you guys alright? Traveler! Paimon, come quick! I figured out why Lumi is different from other Jack Frosts! After all the theories I've looked into, it turns out there was one possibility that never even occurred to me!
Lumi's not a Jack Frost.
What if Lumi wasn't born different at all? What if it's all a consequence of her diet?
Oh.
Surely ingesting large amounts of rare ore could explain the development of her geo features.
Sure, let's go with that. I'm not a biologist, I'm not a zoologist, I don't know these things. Sure, we'll go with your theory, in the absence of a better one from me. Star Rail does have a thing where doing the weekly endgame content gives you tickets to be used for various things, including former event light cones. Oh, that is really cool. So I guess there's precedent for it. Considering a lot of the events tend to have a lot of the lore you'd need locked behind it, since you wouldn't be able to find it as a readable outside of it. Absolutely. There's so much, either let us play through it or stop adding like lore specific things in the events. Just put the lore teasers in the main story or in like world quests. Like, why is it behind limited time events? Is Lumi much bigger if you have C6 Linnea? Zoologist. Haven't heard of any size changes for C6, so you'd say no. Darn.
I mean, just look at fiships! Depending on their element, fiships can look wildly different. But from a biological perspective, they're still considered the same species.
Okay, well, maybe she's cooking. Let her cook.
Lumi, you don't have to wait for evolution to catch up at all. You just have to find another Jack Frost who likes the same things as you do. Then you'll have a true companion! I'm so happy you unleashed your full power, Lumi! If you hadn't pushed yourself like that, I never would have had this eureka moment! Yahoo!
I thought Linnea would be disappointed after losing her match, but I guess this reaction is more her style.
Linnea, why did you hold back?
What do you mean? If Lumi had landed that hit, you and Hemus would have been in serious danger.
Even so, when that hammer started to fall, the future I once saw went blank before my eyes. Did fear cause me to see a false vision? Or did she truly cheat fate for a brief moment?
Now that's the question, isn't it?
What does it matter? In the end, the pull of fate exerted its force all the same. The prophecy came to pass as surely as the sun rises in the morning.
I mean, yeah. So, like, technically she was still right. Right? But, like, it's the possibility that she could have not been. But still, fate, like fixed points in time, will find a way to come to pass.
What's on your mind, sis?
Yahoo need that as a sound alert. I wonder if there's a sound alert for it already, for like the Twitch sound alerts. Ah yes, all I had to do is find people who like Genshin as well to make friends. Wait, I already did that and ended up here.
I just think it's a shame. You gave your all in that battle, but it didn't change a thing.
Linnea teaching us how to make friends. Just find people that like the same thing. Oh, of course.
Whatever path you take, it always leads to the same place. Fate is so cruel.
Her outlook is still so sad and bleak though.
Celino, do you remember the question that you asked me? I told you I'd give you my answer after the tournament.
I remember. And I'd still like to know what you think.
You told me there are many possible roads into the future, but they all lead to the same destination in the end. Well, I prefer to think of it the other way around. We might already know where we're headed, but we get to choose how we get there.
That's such a positive outlook. Yeah, Celino's is very, like, nihilistic. It's like, doesn't matter what I do, I'm gonna end up here anyways. And Linnea's like, if it doesn't matter, then do what you want. Just have fun. Just enjoy life.
Maybe fate will always lead us toward the same destination, but I never cared much about the outcome. I just want to walk my own path. So, even if I was destined to lose to you, there was no way I wasn't gonna give it everything I had. And even if my ship ends up at the bottom of the ocean, I'm not gonna let that stop me from sailing it to every corner of the world first.
Heck yeah. Don't mean to debase her thought process, but it's rather childish. There is a lot more than going to find compatible friends. I don't think she was like literally just boiling that down to finding friends. It was a very tailored scenario for Lumi. Like I'm not disagreeing with you, Bark, but I think it was just specifically just for Lumi because of that because of Lumi's upbringing or childhood? Past, I guess. So I don't know if that's necessarily how she views just finding friends in general, but at the same time, like I'll split the difference and say that she does have a bit more of a naivete, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. It keeps her spirits up. It keeps her very cheerful, which I think is also very important to have in life, and not end up like her big sister. I don't know, her sister Celino.
If all people care about our outcomes, then why doesn't everyone give up on happiness and love? After all, the certainty of death is the one thing that every person knows about their fate. But my feelings, my thoughts, everything I've seen, all that exists beyond the reach of fate, they belong to me, and no one else controls them. Lumi, sounds like you agree, right?
Oh, congrats on finding another top number redacted male names. I'm trying to like read what your message had said, but also they're still beasts and not humans, so it'll be a bit different. Yeah, like they're very not like a one-track mind. What's the word? Their thoughts are a lot more simple. Like Lumi and Aguara, they're just like, yo, you're pretty cool. Yo, you like to hit things too. Yo, you like Geo? Yo, let's hang out. Mochi. Who's next? Congrats, Annie, on finding one of the top number redacted male names. Found another J name. Yo, let's go.
Linnea. Ignorance really is bliss.
Even when we're scared and uncertain, it's important to face the truth head on. You sure about that? Because if I hadn't come here, I'd be regretting it already.
How I envied your cheerful optimism when I first saw you. I thought your happiness was all thanks to your obliviousness to fate. Yet now you've witnessed your fate and experienced failure, and still you haven't let it drag you down. Perhaps I was wrong from the start. The difference between us was never about knowledge of our destinies, it's about having the courage to accept it.
Luke is probably there or not. Oscar, Matthew, there we go. Yeah, Luke is not redacted. It is not one of the top number redacted male names. Could put the list, but that would be no fun. Who's next? Harry. Oh gosh, now it's just become a guessing game.
Celino, you okay? You're looking pretty zoned out.
Actually, I was just thinking, I'm happy for you. I claimed the victory promised to me by fate, and you found your answer. A truth that transcends fate itself.
Sounds like I got the sweeter deal overall. But hey, mine and Lumi's journey isn't over yet. So enjoy your victory, Celino. But don't get complacent. Otherwise, my partner here might just take it back from you one day.
You mean me? Yeah, you better watch out. Nah, I think that second one's supposed to be more confident. Yeah, you better watch out.
That little thing?
Oh, I guess, I don't know. Whatever. I mean, we could totally back her up, right?
That plus our special bond. Let's go, partner. This time it's my turn to help you train.
So she was talking about
Agora
us.
Comes from Natlan, right? If we're gonna train hard, we should do it there. There's plenty of natural phlogiston around, which will help keep the little one's stamina up.
Okay, but
Let's go!
But then when we come back here, he's not gonna have the phlogiston to, he's not gonna have that phlogiston at his disposal. So why would we train somewhere where he has an advantage? Why not train where he has the disadvantage so he gets used to it? Well, I guess we're going to Natlan. Congrats, Bark, on finding another one of the top number redacted male names. Happen to know Jacob because of a world quest, but you saw that. Oop. Okay, where are we? Oop. I haven't actually explored Natlan in a while.
Squall and Fury.
It's just I'm gonna have more stamina, train longer. I guess that's fair. Yeah. Geologically stone cold training.
Hello, Natlan! I'm back! Give me a moment to set up the tent. I bought this one the last time I was here.
It's more like an economy of...
I'll lend you a hand!
But there are Jacks as government names. It's true, yeah.
Now then, Aggie, it's time for you to learn one of Lumi's signature finishers.
Aggie. That's such a cute nickname. Oh.
Watch closely. Lumi, do the honors. Yahoo!
It's a rock hammer.
Linnea, you seriously think Aguara can use a giant geo-hammer? From what I've seen, Aguara's fighting style isn't that dissimilar to Lumi's. They both use agility to set up their opponents while searching for opportunities to attack. But Aguara isn't strong enough to break through Hemus's defenses. He needs a weapon to level the playing field.
So are you gonna let us borrow one?
Aguara will need to channel geo-essence from the ground and fashion it into a powerful rock hammer.
Nope, I guess he's learning something
Simple
new.
enough in principle, but it might take some time to master. Aguara, want to try it out?
Ekonami was an archaic spelling of nickname, but they insisted on moving the N from N Nekoname to a nickname, so the wrong spelling won. So it's the same pronunciation without the N. Oh wait, so Nick. So wait, I don't know how, I'm not sure how to pronounce that then anymore. I think I am just more confused now.
Don't worry. It's normal to fail on the first try. Just gotta keep trying. You'll get the hang of it. Lumi, it's up to you to show Aguara how it's done.
So Ickname, except it's spelled Ekkename because the morph Eke meant addition. So an Ekname, it's Ekname? Because I was trying to figure out like if part of that was Japanese. So like, so is it Ek or Eke or Eek? Oh, it's Middle English. Okay, then that's okay. That's a little easier then. So Ekname. Interesting. Oh, Eek name. Okay. Oh.
You'll get the hang of it. Lumi, it's up to you to show Aguara how it's done.
Wait, we can be a Geo family. Wait, hang on, hang on. There we go. I needed her to look away. Okay, hang on. I need her to look away. Nope. Alright, well, that's fine. You know what? This is actually kind of cute. Them looking at each other. Like they're talking. Talking about the, oh, hang on. Noah's got a curtsy. That's cute. I like that. Oh, wait. No, Lumi's, like, translucent.
Leave it to me. All of it.
Noelle,
Whatever
please.
it is.
There we go. Alright.
What exactly is it? I didn't quite catch your request.
Been writing it Eek name ever since you happen to know about it. Wait until the evening. Oh, that's the wrong one. There we go. Why is Jua smiling? Why is Jua smiling? I forgot what I said now. No, Jua! Yo! Did we break anything here? No. Wait, hang on. Do another one. Oh shoot. Come on. There we go. Sure, good enough. Oh, it wasn't about what I said. Okay, let's mislead. Pipe on the ground. What will she do?
I've heard it said that people can find their fates by studying the stars. I guess that means that fate's been looking down on us this whole time, huh?
Also, because every time you see the word nickname, you question, who's Nick? Just why when you don't want to say something, but you really want to say something? Why is Eek name so scared? Didn't realize you used a carrot without even knowing it was an actual thing. Wait, how did you use it?
I could really do with some sleep. Good night, you guys.
So Annie, unless Ju is gonna explain it, but basically the joke is that Eek is an English onomatopoeia for a scared sound. So Eek name. As a descender, my fate is my own. I don't know what it's like to have my destiny anchored in place. The rules of this world surely exist for a good reason, and the same must go for fate. But on this journey, I've witnessed far too many people who yearn to defy their fate. Is anchoring fate in place truly the best solution? Maybe one day I can... Oh. He did it! Wait. Whoa. Wait. It's Rocky!
Paimon slept really well. Huh? Whoa!
Ooh.
Look at all this grapefruit! Aguara, did you pick these for us?
And he's got the geohammers.
Wow! When did you learn to do that?
Literally last night. Aguara receives help from mysterious... Oh, what did it say? What did it say? Jua, can you tell me what it said? Annie was formerly your Eek name, but you turned it into your government name. Usually end up typing messages, then do another one because you forgot to add something. Oh, like that usually? Yeah, I know what a carrot was. I just wasn't sure how you were using it without realizing. Aguara receives help from a mysterious companion while training in Natlan with an increase in attack and HP. Wait, is that actually important? Like, we can't fight with him normally. So what does the attack and HP buff do? No, that's really cool. That's a really cool detail. Yo, let's go. Oh, he's so happy. He's so happy. Look at the happy little guy.
Are you saying you had help from another Saurian? Who could that be?
Do we get to see Rocky? We do.
Alright! Now that Aguara's mastered Lumi's secret
Oh,
weapon,
they're gone.
it's time to head back to Nightcry.
Wait, but is
I
there...
think we should get back just in time for the finals.
Wait, we can just pick all this green fruit? Hang on. I bet this is an instanced area that once I teleport away, it'll be gone. Or once the story quest advances, it'll be gone. But I'm going to mark this anyways. Rocky's gift pile of grain fruit. We'll come back to it later and see if it's still there. But yeah, Rocky's gone. Rock, paper, scissors combat. There's still one more match left. Alright. Didn't know it was an actual thing, just using it correctly out of sheer coincidence. Nice. It was the intuition. You had good intuition. Is Rocky how you named baby? Yes, I named him Rocky. Don't know the English name of this saurian species. It's Tepetlosaur or Tepetlosaurus. Free grain fruit. Yeah. If I'd rather it just stay there. If it disappears, that's fine. I don't need grain fruit and I can always just pick it. But if it stays there, that's a lot more special.
The final is about to begin. Contestants, please take your positions. Spectators, we kindly ask you to wait outside the arena.
I forgot it's the guy with the good voice.
Oh, it's finally here! Aguara, today is your time to shine.
See, okay, but Lumi only beat Hemus because she grew to an enormous size. Unless Rocky can do something similar, I don't know if we're winning this one. Even with the geohammer.
Now, partner. You've done the hard yards in training. Now, go out there and believe in yourself. It's time to write your name in lights and show the world how hard we've worked.
Oh, that was so cool. Wait, the fist bump was so cool. We've got this. Okay, this one's really tricky. Still got it in one shot, but the logic is tough to get initially. Interesting. Okay. I'll have to read everything carefully then. Thinking Linnea and Lumi can also bluff? Probably. See how you'll want to deal with bluffing? You know, quite a few alternate punctuation points just because you look them up because you write fanfic. Oh, nice. My favorite one of my favorite ones anyways, is the interrobang. I love a good interrobang. We need to use it more, because a lot of people use it anyways, basically.
Over. It's time for the Spirit Envoy Championship Final! You'll be very familiar with our contestants by now. Celino and her partner, the Radiant Bladehorn Hamus, who seized their place in the final after a hard-won victory in the last round.
Yes, Annie, that one, basically. It looks a little separated there, but I'm pretty sure it's the same character. It's just showing up a little weird. But yes. Yeah, the one that Bark uses, the one I'm used to seeing, where it's like the exclamation points inside of the question mark. So I don't know why yours looks different. It might be your keyboard. Or your, like your language settings, perhaps? Try copy pasting. Let me see. I'm curious now. If I do them in the same message. Yes, if I do them in the same message, I get two different ones. We can just hold down your question mark button for it. I don't know if mine shows up for a question mark. Also have that as one symbol. I don't know why yours is different, Annie. I think it's a language setting. Can type that as well. Hey, let's go. So Annie's got extra characters. Annie's got more versions of the interrobang. Holy
Then we have the Traveler and Aguara. This little Tepetlasaur might not look like the most ferocious beast, but this duo have fought courageously to reach the final stage. Who will be crowned champions today? In a few short moments, we will find out.
Back from training camp? Then let's do this. Show me what you've got.
She sounds not happier exactly, but in better spirits than before.
You've got this, Aguara. Don't be nervous.
Alright. Celino and Hamus are extremely powerful. At the beginning of combat, Hamus's actions cannot be observed. Oh, okay. Once Celino has assessed the situation, she will direct Hamus to perform feints. Use prior combat experience to identify the true intent behind each move. Hold out long enough and the momentum will shift in your favor. Okay, so we cannot observe the moves. So, confident stance. Impossible to predict. Agora will have to act first. So, confident stance. I just have to take a guess, I think. We have to start with our guesses. I think we'll call that a quick attack. So we'll go with the defensive counterattack. Okay. Alright. It looks like the same thing. So I'm gonna go with the same thing. Okay. I don't know what the difference was. Possible to predict. Okay. I don't know. Wait, what happens if I do this? Oh, it's just this. Okay. Shall we try again? Draw? Okay, so I'm not sure what I'm looking at. Oh boy.
Impressive.
Hamus, summon Animo energy on your horn and then charge.
Now you see what you're up against.
You're not the only one with the horn. No, we're not taking that head on. We're burrowing.
Hiding underground, are we?
Yeah.
Keep charging, Hemus! Jolt him out of the hole!
Oh. Oh. Yeah, you go. Yo, let's go. Oh, wait, that actually did so much.
Hemus,
Wait.
are you alright?
That actually did more than I thought it would. How much damage? 3 times? 5 times. Okay. Hang on. I'm gonna pause this so I can read chat a little bit. Gotta crash out because of these stupid ads. This is not the ads. Don't live in America against heinous Hemus. Off to a strong start. It was a really strong start. I thought it was onto something, but I guess not. Oh, but now we can read it. Okay, cool. 90 seconds of ads. Twitch hates free-to-viewers also getting American targeted ads because you just got an ad about reducing family fire pew pew stuff. Heinous Hemus has triple HP. Yeah, but we can take him. We got him. First 3, she just cycles through all 3 attacks and you have to figure out which is which. Oh, I see. Well, I mean, I'll take a win, lose, and draw. I will take that. That's an acceptable outcome, I think. Then part 2, you can now read something, and failure text is in chat. Let me see what you put in chat. Okay, so you're not the only one with the horn. Mulani from the stand. Wait, Aguara's horn hasn't finished growing yet. At your command, Aguara braces for a head-on collision with Hemus, but the little Tapetlosaur's horn is not yet fully grown, leaving it powerless against the force of the impact. Aguara is sent flying. If Aguara has enough HP, the battle resumes. Hemus deals 5 times damage to Aguara. Aguara loses 5400 HP. I see. Okay, so appears to be adopting a defensive posture, but against Celino, things aren't always what they seem. So if it were defensive, if it were actually defensive, we'd want to go with the charge strike. But let's observe her. She looks a little crafty. So she's not doing this. If she thinks that we'll do this instead, she'll go with the quick attack. So I should go with the defensive, right? Yes. Nice. Alright. Okay. I'm gonna pause this so I have a little more time. I'm just cheating. I'm cheating. Opponent appears to be setting up a surprise attack, but against Celino's things aren't always what they seem. Is she doing the same thing? So surprise attack means that we would go defensive counterattack, but if she's expecting us to do that, she would go with the charge strike, which means we'd go with the surprise attack anyways. But what's her stance? It is still this, it's still the same thing, so I'm gonna go with the quick attack. Okay. We're doing it. We're doing it. Does that mean Kryno is always bluffing now? Could be. I don't know. I'll have to, we'll figure it out. Guess it ended up being longer than 45 minutes even after reading chat and getting delayed. Yeah. You know how long it takes 45 minutes was never an option? Yeah, Jewel was able to predict my last stream ending to the exact minute. It was actually kind of crazy. Okay, so is the opponent preparing a rapid assault? Against Selena, things aren't always what they seem. So we're asking it a bit more questioningly. She's still in the same pose. I'm inclined to do this for a 3rd time in a row. Okay, she's just easy to read now. Okay, she's confident. The opponent seems to be waiting, preparing to parry, but against Selena, things aren't always what they seem. But she looks more confident. So I'm going to go with the charge strike. Okay, no. She was bluffing. Interesting. Okay. Appears to be setting up a surprise attack. If she appears to be setting up a surprise attack, she looks confident. But last time she also looked confident. So we went with the, we held our ground and did this, and she countered it. So I'm gonna go with the surprise attack. Okay, yeah. So she's changing what her tell is. Does she change it again? Opponent looks pumped. Could a charge strike be coming? I don't know. Is she gonna change her tell again so early on? I don't know. I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say that she's not bluffing. She was bluffing. Okay, so her tell is changed again, it looks like. That is not her tell. Okay, okay. Is she always bluffing then? I'm just going to assume that everything's a bluff now, I guess. Oh gosh. Well, let's assume it's a bluff. Okay, yeah. Or just everything's a bluff now. She's so hard to read that she always feints, making her easy to read again. She doesn't have a tell? Is she just always bluffing then? Oh boy, not the ultimate. Do we just burrow again?
Now, Hemus, triple hit.
It's a different ultimate.
March to victory and leave nothing standing.
Or, you know, maybe don't go so, fatal? Oh boy. What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? Attack the underbelly or aim for the legs? Why are those the options? Underbelly. The legs are what are stamping on us. Oh. Oh boy, was that not the right move? That might have not been the right move.
Right in the belly. But it didn't seem to do anything.
Did we just...
It was the obvious move. Hemus was well prepared for an attack like that.
Hemus just increased in damage, didn't even notice that? They want you to take the most risky option? I guess. I was scared. Like, the legs were glowing. Alternate dialogue provided? Let's see. So aim for the legs. Guided by your call, Aguara aims for Hemus's legs and strikes. It's very effective. Paimon cheers. Yes! Linnea, well done. Keep it up, Aguara. And then the battle resumes. Man, that was the option. Okay, well, unfortunate. I guess we try again. Oh, but we dealt some damage. So we didn't deal as much. Okay, exhaustion can no longer counter. It now takes increased damage from all attacks. So do these all do the same amount? I guess. It's just charge then. Poor Hemus. Is it still exhausted? It's still exhausted. Okay. This is unfair. But you know what? I'll take it. We're now on pretty even playing fields. We get an ultimate! We get to use the hammer! Hemus seems to be running out of steam, but Aguara's already panting too. Looks like it's time to end this. Aguara, just like we practiced.
Come on,
Ooh.
time to put that training into practice.
Oh, the Natlan battle music. Oh, it's so good.
Interesting.
Hemus, we showed them no
Dude, that little munchkin got some style.
It's a trip to the hot springs if you win. Hemus, full tilt.
Charge!
Oh.
Hemus has lost the strength to fight on. It's all over, folks. The champions are the Traveler and his partner Aguara.
Yo, let's go. We did it.
So, I lost.
Note, if you let the timer run out, that was an auto loss, as Hemus literally crushes you. Oh, you still did damage, just not as much. Bringing weapons to a fight. Wish we had more NPCs like Selena, where they got a bit more detail to them, even if she ends up playable, still an NPC for the foreseeable future. I agree. I absolutely agree, Bark. And I'm glad that they started doing that. I think the earliest I remember them doing that is Clairvy, for Arlecchino's story quest. I don't know if there was anything earlier than that. There might have been. Like, we've gotten NPCs with, like, minor changes. Like, the one we mentioned earlier, Hanachiru Sato. She was an NPC, but she wore a mask. That's markedly different, but ones where they look like they could be, like you could pick them out in a crowd, like Clairvy, Celino. I know there are more. I just am blanking right now, but I agree.
You did superbly, Hemus. Get some good rest.
Oh. Oh.
Seems I underestimated your little partner. I'm impressed.
What did I say? Told you my partner would help me settle the score.
You played a big part in this win. It was all thanks to Lumi's secret weapon.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will now take a short break to give our finalists a moment to recover. But don't go too far, because we'll be back very soon for the award ceremony! Thank you to our contestants for your amazing performances! Now we'll be interviewing our 4 top finishers.
Do we get to actually hear this person talk?
First up, it's our champions, the Traveler and Aguara.
Yo.
We can all see that Aguara is still a young slip of a Tepetlosaur, and yet the fiercest of enemies couldn't stand in his way. So tell us, what's the secret to Aguara's success?
The secret is Aguara's special connection with his friends. The secret is hard work and practice. I mean, honestly, it was the hard work and practice. He wouldn't have been able to get the Geo Hammers without it. This is important, true, but this isn't an anime. Not yet. The secret is hard work and practice.
I see. Well, it seems like an indomitable will helped Aguara achieve the impossible. I'm sure we're all looking forward to even more spectacular performances from Aguara in the future. Do you think you're up for the challenge, little one?
Oh.
Next, we have our runner-up, Celino. Let me start by asking, what's next for you and Hamus? Will the two of you keep adventuring together in the future?
No, Hemus doesn't belong with me. I'm hoping that soon I can set him free to roam the wild.
Oh.
And of course, since he's so friendly towards humans, I do hope any adventurers who run into Hemus in the future won't mistreat him.
Do we get to find Hemus in the wild?
Sounds like Hamus is a real freedom lover. If we have any adventurers in the crowd, please keep your eyes peeled and make sure not to hurt our friendly Radiant Bladehorn. Moving on now, we have some more familiar faces from the semifinals. This first question is for Linnea. During your match against Celino, you jumped in to stop your own partner Lumi's rampage, costing you a certain victory. Do you have any regrets?
We're waiting on playable Leben soon. True, little partner. It's kind of a mean trick for the final ultimate choice, because for all the others not choosing in the middle option and a safer bet if you're unsure, the last one, do nothing and die immediately. True. Sunu could also be cryo TBH. She definitely feels like she doesn't fit in. Ooh, that's an interesting thought. That would be interesting, yeah. The secret is to make sure to bring weapons to a fight. Yes. The secret is Aguara's special connection with his friends. Chislawa. I see. It sounds like behind every champion is a dedicated group of supportive friends. The Sass, welcome in. The Noel Enjoyer is here. Welcome, welcome. How are you doing, fellow Noel Enjoyer? Seems like we're gonna be against Linnea and Lumi after all, unless Linnea loses in the semi. Oh no, Linnea lost her fight against Celino, so we won the whole thing. They didn't do like the double elimination bracket. Yeah, no, it would have been cool if they did a double. Whoa, it would have been cool if they did do a double elimination bracket, because then there's a chance we could have fought Linnea, I think.
I'd be lying if I said I didn't regret it even a little bit.
Yeah, no double elims.
But
Sad.
who wouldn't? All we can do is live our best life and hope to look back with as few regrets as possible. And overall, I had a really great time in this competition. I found my long-lost family, and we really care about one another.
Inspiring words from Linnea. Now it's time for our final interviewee.
Ooh.
Please welcome Viliana from Snezhnograd. Anything you'd like to share with the crowd?
Okay, but she kind of looks like a Miliastra avatar.
Well, I've been really loving Notcry. There's so much to see and do. I'm planning to stick around for a while, so if you see me around, come and say hey.
Okay, so do Snezhnayans have very pale skin, or is this makeup? I'm questioning things and maybe slightly concerned.
Great. Enjoy your stay, Viliana. Well, folks, we've heard from all 4 of our semi-finalists. Now to round things off, it's time for a group photo.
Snezhnograd is the capital city of Snezhnaya. Assume she's a Snowland Fae. Oh, maybe, actually. Miss negative screen time.
Thank you to everyone who took part in the Spirit Envoy Championship. We hope to see you next time.
Oh, that's a great picture.
Linnea, I gotta get going. I'll make sure to tell Mom and Dad how you're doing. I know they'll be so happy for you. Without me around, your prophetic abilities will be slow to develop. But you should know that since you've been to the tundra and you've encountered others of your kind, it's only a matter of time before your abilities fully awaken.
I'm sure you already know how I'm going to respond, sis. I'm not afraid to know the future. All that scares me is the prospect of a life without you, Mom, and Dad.
Wait, was that a prophecy joke? I'm sure you already know how I'm going to respond. Is that a prophecy joke?
I know. Well, write me whenever you want to see me. I'll be there in a heartbeat.
Hoodie, welcome in. Lowen's drip marketing reminds you of Ciel Phantom Hive. Love the prince aesthetics. Lowen does look like Ciel. I do agree. That's a pretty apt comparison. Love Lowen's sadistic little twin.
And when you're ready, come visit us in the tundra. I'll give you the address.
Thanks, Celino. I can't wait to see you again. Yeah?
Wait, how are you doing? Oh, and that was it. Jewel, what was your time estimate? And that's a wrap. Oh, wait, we got a little medal. Champion medal earned alongside Aguara in the Spirit Envoy Championship. Looking upon it, one can almost see Aguara's heroic figure, dominating the arena once more. Of course, this victory in the finals would never have been possible without the help of Linnea and Lumi. I love that. Oh, not this one. Okay, so that's our... Okay, so we still need to do that. And then we get... these, and that is enough for... What, we can get like 2? Yeah, we can get 2 wishes. Plus another 2 more. Alright, cool. We're chilling. I forget what our pity is at right now. I think it's relatively low still. Yeah, we're at 5. Cool. Alright, well... I'm gonna grind for some primos in the upcoming days, and we'll do some more Linnea pulls probably after Spiral Abyss, actually, because we'll get some from that. Okay, yeah, that's actually, I think that's a good plan. 10:07 was the last estimate you gave. Speeding up at the end, yeah, I was trying to, because I felt like we were getting a little close there to finishing. Though I thought there was going to be a bit more of an afterward. I'm a little surprised that there wasn't. Alright. Imagine not going bankrupt for Noelle. Oh, I went bankrupt for her weapon, don't worry. She deserves nothing but the best. So she is... R5'd.
I'll catch up.
But, I see what you mean. Actually, no, you mean for Linnea, huh? So, you know, you have a point, but also, Nicole was just drip marketed yesterday. Thank you for the Lynn. Nicole was just drip marketed yesterday. Or today? yesterday, I think. Oops, on the well. True. So I'm already gonna be bankrupt for one of the mages. And if Alice is announced playable, that may be too. I need some money in order to live. I need some money to be able to buy food. So as much as I would like to set aside something, I don't know if it'll happen yet. Maybe it will. I don't know. But for now, we're gonna go with the free options. We'll go with the free options because, hey, they're free. Who needs food? Okay, you know what? You convinced me. I'm just kidding. Alright. But no, that is a wrap. I think that's a good place to stop. Next time on Genshin Impact, a quick stop at Mondstadt to play GeoGuessr. Oh, is that the event? I actually don't know much about the event. Surveying and mapping studies. Yo, I'm actually down for GeoGuessr. I'm down for GeoGuessr next stream. Yep, alright. So that is... What are you looking at? Oh, I was like, what is she looking at? Alright, that's a wrap. We'll, let's go say hi to a friend if they're still streaming. If they're still streaming, we'll go say hi to them. Her kit is so unique. You've seen leaks and you won't say anything, but Nicole is extremely interesting. Her kit is so unique. I mean, she is also unique herself, so understandable. Let's see. Are they still streaming? Yes. Alright, now let's see if I can make a new raid message for this then. So I want to raid our friend, Space Commander Brew Orion. But I don't know what the raid message should be. Wait, is my lurk emote a follower emote or a sub emote? It is a follower emote. Okay, so idea. Wait, why is it not working for Lynn? You're following, right, Lynn? Yeah, you are following. Why is it not working? Oh, yes, please. Thank you, Jua. Thank you for looking at that. Also seen Lowen's kit, and it strikes you as underwhelming in itself, but its purpose is clear. Interesting. Oh, it worked for you? It shows it as text for me. Okay, now that works. Alright, how about this? We'll do 3. I did 5, and I think that's a bit much. So what about 3? I don't know. I'm not super creative these days. I feel like I'm not super creative anymore. But, lying to knock it out as not following null verdict, how dare? Just underwhelming damage-wise. That's fair. Like it, but Mr. 77 also likes it, so we're cooked. Oh no. Prune's kit is also really cool. Theoretical damage-wise. Alright, that's gonna be the raid message, I think. We're gonna go say hi to our friend Brew. She just dropped a new outfit today. Thank you, Mochi. Thank you, everyone, for hanging out. Being here for the Linnea story quest conclusion. Alright. Get that raid message copied, and I will see you guys over there. And I will see you guys in a few days for the event. GeoGuessr in Genshin. Recover well and feel better soon. Thank you, Mochi. I appreciate it. Aren't most theoretical calculations above Varka right now? Says I don't have the nasal badge. Oh, the NASA badge. Launch happened when you were at work. Oh no! You ended up launching and you keep seeing people with the NASA badge. I'm so sorry. Maybe, wait, are they not doing any more? They might be doing some more. Because I got mine on their second stream, so they might do another stream. Bye, Sass. Thanks for hopping in. Only hope we get Hydro Cry Hexfry until the future moves. Yeah. Alright. GeoGuessr. Move on the role you can see him being in. New character on a calc. You've seen Varka hit 200k plus. That's insane. Alright, but yes, I will see you guys next time. Thanks again, everyone, for hanging out. This was a really good story quest. I didn't realize how good it was gonna be, and it definitely hit in all the right spots and tugged at all the heartstrings. Yes. Good night, Lynn. Good night, Sast, Bark, Jua, Mochi. Everyone, I appreciate you all. Have a great rest of your morning, afternoon, evening, or night, wherever you are. Take care, y'all. Bye.